Valentine's Day, Saint Valentine. I'm here for some tarot readings. This is a great day to give readings. So that's what I'm doing, kids. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. I'm Nina with Satnin, my magic rabbit. Got up a little new. I was like, you know what? I'm going to change this table anyways before our Year of the Snake reads. So here we are. Got my love decks out. I'm just going to wait and see who pops in. So hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. I've been reading tarot for a long time. I love doing it. Let's get the tea on your love life, kids. So if you have a question, yes and no is free as usual. Otherwise, I'm here for personals. So, how are ya? What have you gotten? Tell me. How are things? I'm just going to chill until we get somebody in with a question. So hello. Just hit the like button. Oh, I love the hearts. I love that. Got my love decks out here, kids. I have other decks that are associated with love. Oh, I forgot the love and money. I'm just going to sit here and wait. I'm just going to wait, everybody. Satnin's here. She gave me my love. Meditated on love this morning. I meditate on love every day, all the time, but sometimes I single-pointedly sit and meditate on it, even though I've been doing that for 25 years. 25 years? Yep, 25 years. Woo! 25 years this month, because I found Buddhism in February. The first class I ever went to was a Buddhist class on anger. Go figure. So hello, welcome. You are loved. Have a great day. Please hit the like button if you're on your phone. That's the little 3 dots up there, and then you go backwards. So I brought Red out. Nice fancy scarves. I got a lot of fancy scarves. She got a lot of fancy crap she don't even need anymore. Might as well use it here. So let's do some love reading. I don't really want to start reading until I get people in here, because otherwise I'm just picking up on 2 people. So big love to you all. Satnin says hello. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm on a little early just because. How come there's always like a slow, I can't ever feel like I get my stream in real time. So I got my love oracles, love messages, love situation. Let's find out. This is what Tarot Funland. That's another good time to get a tarot reading. Tarot Funland. What can we find out? Let's see. So I want to like leave these out so people know that they're here. Maybe I'll move them over a little bit. Move it up and over. And just do a little bit of a reading before I get going. My love is love deck. That's my best love deck, period. Even though it's a queer deck, it's still my best deck. Go figure. All right. So I've cleansed the decks. Got the table ready. Let me start something. So hi, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Whoop, whoop. How are you? I'm Selena. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I've been verified as a clairvoyant and psychic. I'm here with my magic rabbit Satnin right next to me. Please hit the like button. If you subscribe and hit the like button, that gets you a free yes and no. Otherwise, I'm here for personals. Collective readings are kind of hit or miss. Sometimes collective readings can leave us feeling estranged from ourselves if we aren't watching the right ones. So hi, everybody. It's a great day to love yourself. If you want a tarot reading, it's a great day to get one. I'm an actual clairvoyant and psychic. Ooh, look, popped out. All right, strengthening bonds. Maybe you're starting something new. Ace of Pentacles. You want to strengthen something. Yeah. I like this. We have Sagittarius energy with balance and the Emperor here. So we have Aries, Sagittarius. Well, I consider the Emperor to be Taurus, but still it's about strengthening bonds and getting balance and a connection with someone. So who am I reading for? Who wants to have a new beginning and something stable? I feel like most of us do, probably. I don't think anyone's putting out, I would like a situationship for the next 3 years. Here we go. Yeah, you're an Emperor and Empress energy. So I have an Emperor and Empress, 3 and 4 here, and there needs to be balance. Something needs to strengthen, something needs to be balanced. So it could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I just feel like this is about the balance between the 2 of the Temperance card. Oh my God, you guys, 5 balance. So this could be for you and your own inner feminine, inner masculine. If you don't like those gendered terms, you could say my own inner energy, where I am both allowing my creative flow to happen and things to come to me, and also working hard to get what I want and help others. Look at this. We got time. We got a rose that symbolizes love. We have looks like a ring here. We have a mountain. Is that a mountain? That was a baby. It's like there's a mountain. It's a baby. So this is definitely looking like, material something in your life. First comes love, then comes marriage, next comes baby and the baby carriage. Who we're reading for. So you need to find balance between, change your focus, your own inner masculine, seek the truth, choose your battles. So definitely making a judgment. Like, where do you want to go in this connection? What do you want to do? How is it balanced? Are you balanced? Maybe that's lacking. So this is very interesting since we have the balance and the Emperor and the Empress here for whoever I'm reading for. Again, I'm just throwing out some cards. So if you have a question, hit the like button and subscribe on my fancy Valentine's Day table. So let me know. Satnin is furiously tearing up things. She is very anti-Valentine's Day. She's a hardcore anti-capitalist. So anything like this really disturbs her mind because she's not into it. Satnin is my rabbit. She's sitting next to me. She's very magic. I've been reading tarot for 30 years and I've been verified as a clairvoyant and a psychic. So I'm here to read for you today. So get your readings, guys. The links are pinned in the chat in the description. Whew, repression. All right. Well, somebody regrets repressing something. Maybe you've repressed something. And here's this Ace of Earth. Once again, you guys, somebody wants a stable new beginning. Maybe it's you, but you had to first have self-love. And this is how you got strength and empowerment. Last night when I was, last night, pretty late when I came back, I was meditating on, present, abundant, and gratitude. Meditating on, basically the equilibrium of the own inner receptive and directive masculine feminine energies and why certain people appear in our lives and our minds and what they will show us. And I was thinking about how those that we have opposition with show us the parts of our mind that haven't been integrated. So essentially challenging people are here to help us, right? Which is pretty hard. And the point of relationships, in my opinion, is to grow. So there was something very imbalanced maybe in a situation with you and someone else. Maybe someone was repressing. I don't know if that was you. We do see a masculine figure here. And now we have a new beginning because there's been self-love, sun, strength, and empowerment. Oh, my download last night. So when I was meditating on this stuff and wondering about these, these deep kind of soul contracts or connections that we feel and what's the point of them and how do you integrate and what do you do when you meet the darker parts of yourself through someone else and how that manifests. And I got this strong download from the universe that in order to be in divine partnerships, both people have to choose themselves. So what does that mean? Not in the selfish way, not in the ego-led way, not in the way that creates imbalance, but in a way that they choose to be strong, be empowered, and let go of this vulnerability and guardedness. Well, you want to be vulnerable, but the guardedness. So each partner has to choose themselves and their greatest path, and then you can have divine partnership. Otherwise, we are just going through karmic lessons with people and purifying our mind, meeting people from past lives, meeting people that help us grow or show us something, or just sometimes just help us purify karma, like whenever we were that person. So I like that we have this balance here and find balance twice. Okay, this is definitely about that inner receptive and directive. Oh, 10 of Cups at the bottom. So if anyone has a question, this is what I'm here for. I don't want to do too much reading for nobody. As people come in and out, I want to actually have people with questions because that's when tarot readers and psychics do the best. Collective readings are not reliable because people come in and out of the energy, and so you get picking up on a lot of people. But let's see what we have for the love and money. So it looks like we're looking for balance, maybe within ourselves, within a relationship with someone else. This is good. So that you can have something stable. Yeah, finding balance, changing your focus, realizing this person has to choose themselves just like you do, seeking out the truth. Maybe there was some sort of deception, choosing your balance and judgment on this. So I don't know if you've been stressed out and trying to release someone because we do have the Death card. And now you want to share the love and spread your wings. Yeah, after some isolation and loneliness to heal. So it's almost like a journey of being split in the consciousness, and that's represented with someone else, regardless of who they are. And you had to make this decision to choose you, and you choosing you is bringing balance. And so here we go. Oops. All you have to do is change your focus. Don't worry about other people. Worry about yourself. Hey, Tampa Salt Life, how is it going? Welcome, welcome, sweetie. Please hit the like button and subscribe. If you have a question, it looks like you put something in, but it's gone now. It's gone now. And let's see what we have. So I'm in the Tampa Bay as well. a beautiful day. It's going to be like 80, they said today. Yeah, distraction. Maybe you were distracting yourself. This is card 3, life path 3. Subtle cues hint at impending danger. A breath away from potential turmoil. In the closeness of peril lies caution's call. Interesting. Maybe someone was a distraction, or someone was distracting themselves from having this balance. I was naive to think that fleeting affairs could ever take the place of a genuine connection, distracted and nearly causing irreversible mistakes. Maybe this is you, collective, or someone else did this. Someone was just trying to distract themselves. Perhaps they weren't seeking this balance. So this is why we have to be on the same page and know completely before we start dating or getting out there what we want, because otherwise this happens. Someone that we're attracted to can become a distraction, and then we end up in a situationship that we did not apply for. I did not apply for this situationship. So find balance and choose your battles wisely. So I know that's hard and difficult because sometimes we have karma with somebody and our hearts get in the way, but you can love somebody without being in a relationship with them. Shredder, notice patterns that suggest it's time to delete unwanted memories. Well, this is about changing your focus. Random thoughts and intense feelings urge you to shred the remnants. So if you have a thought or feeling that's lingering you can't get rid of, there's something there. I want to awaken your memories of us. Is it too late? Will you grasp the depth of our bond or misunderstand my intentions? Ooh. So this could be about someone you cut out. Maybe there wasn't any balance there. Trump card. Yikes. Okay. Hidden riches, revealing them only to the worthy. Reserve power and using it just strategically whenever needed. Your power lies in patience. Well, we had this. Patience. Use it wisely and surprise when least expected. Interesting, collective. I'm ready to trust you, but I still need to keep my final card hidden for now. I won't run from our connection, but I have to protect myself until I'm certain. Interesting. Well, maybe that's what someone told you. They were repressing their feelings. They didn't want you to know everything. 5555. That's the card of challenge. Number of challenge. So hit the like button, subscribe if you have a question. Let me know. So find the balance, guys. Don't be sad on Valentine's Day. It's just a made-up Hallmark. Didn't I think it was not Roosevelt, but Truman's wife, somebody in that White House made up all these stupid Hallmark holidays because they wanted to be a cool first lady. So don't let Valentine's Day get you down. Love yourself every day and learn how to love yourself and love others. You know, it's just a way to buy crap. Not that we shouldn't be celebrating love. Oh my gosh, look at the sun card. Self-love, creation, and intentions. This is about you being happy. Again, the download I had last night was that person has to choose themselves to whoever your divine counterpart is, if you consider yourself one or if you want one. Maybe you don't. Fucking shit. I don't know. Maybe you just want some hot dates. No judging here. Whatever you want. Nobody's judging. But you want this, whoever I'm reading for. And you've had to balance out your inner masculine and feminine, your emperor and emperor, to find this balance so you could create some self-love with intentions, get self-empowerment, let go of any regret or repression, and stop being so guarded about your vulnerability. So perhaps you're a very sweet, sensitive person and you've been hurt. So it could have Leo placements. Leo does love well. This is about happiness and freedom. Yeah, something taking a long time. Ooh, and then we have the moon. So we have Taurus energy here, Cancer energy, and Leo energy. Maybe you're like, well, I don't know, man. I've worked on all these things and this counterpart still has not revealed themselves. Well, it's coming. It's taken a long time. Something's been hidden. Something needed to change, maybe within you. Maybe the slow process of change and getting this balance just took longer than you were hoping. What's the song by Phil Collins? Oh, you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. I follow Phil Collins everywhere. Every time I get in the car, I swear this fucking Phil Collins song on. Love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. Ooh, maybe you had to go through divorce with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's not great. So that's a Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Someone who's not very generous. Someone who holds back. In reverse, she's kind of greedy. Greedy and withholding. So don't do that. Yeah, with your Ten of Cups. I don't know, maybe you've been in a marriage where you felt like it didn't go well. Yeah, you had to cut someone out. King of Swords. So we have Aquarius's card here. Or Gemini, Libra, but putting your head over your heart. You had to cut out someone or something. Holding back. So you keep, oh my gosh. Here we have again the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. This is the second or third time we've had the balance. Balance has to be balance. Balance to explore what? A decision. To end a cycle or start a new one. Interesting. With the King or Queen of Pentacles. Okay, well, if this is an ex or something, or someone else who has previously been married, maybe you've been stuck in your head about something changing and fighting for a union. Yeah. You feel spiritually guided, but left out. Ooh, okay. I'm going to stop this here because then we're getting a little too specific. All right, collective, do you have a question? I've got a lot of love decks here. Let's find out the situation. If you're single, this might be for you because you have been waiting for something stable and holding back from anyone who's not. So if you're an earth sign, you've got some air sign energy, or this is different aspects of you that really want this 10 of cups, but knows that it's better to hold back and wait for something that's in your best and highest good, right? Don't settle for less. You don't have to settle for anything less than you deserve. So yeah, regret, repression, guarded vulnerability. That's not going to help. We want to have good love. Let's see. Let's get some from the Valentine Wellness, which is a hilarious name for a deck, by the way. So hello, everybody. Welcome. Satnin is here with me. Happy St. Valentine's Day. Happy Love Yourself Day. Happy just celebrate love every fucking day. Okay, here we go. What is this about? Why am I reading about this? Is this about someone else, collective? Is it just about you and getting your shit together so that you can finally attract what you want and deserve, which is an Emperor and Empress energy, regardless of your gender? Let's see what we have. And if you have a question, let me know, you guys. Yes and no is free. Just hit the like button and subscribe. What's this? Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Well, maybe you're in separation from someone. Possibly a King of Swords archetype, an air sign, or someone who usually puts their head over their heart. And now you're withholding. Withholding. That reminds me of Development and the candy with Buster and his mother. Heartbroken, deeply sad, hurt, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Well, you could have been in that for a while. Maybe you are right now. Maybe you had to let someone go because there was no balance there. There was no presence. We have the sun and the moon. That's usually a revelation. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Taurus here. What I'm seeing is it's more like about you had to break up or you had to be separate from someone because there was no balance. Yeah, and now outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So maybe someone has been thinking about you or you've been thinking about the events. This is why you had to cut it off. You're like, this is too much. I can't continue to do this. I can't sit around and wait for someone who's not ever going to change, like moving forward. Or maybe that's just you cutting out shit from your own past, you know? Maybe you've been sad and heartbroken over someone that didn't work out. And now Spirit is saying, all right, you need to find balance because you're not going to attract what you want and deserve. Hey, James, how's it going? Welcome. How are you, sweetie? Please hit the like button and subscribe. Happy Valentine's Day from me and Satnin. Anyone can get a free yes or no answer. Just hit the like button, subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, the links are in the chat. So it says, need time, takes time, time. Time. I have so many songs coming through. See what's become of me. Isn't that a Bengal song? Time to heal and progress. So maybe this is what you need, time away from someone because you're like, I'm stuck in a loop. Yeah, with your soulmate. I'm stuck in a loop. I got to get out and balance myself. Soul connection, partnership, a soul agreement, and contract. Okay, well, someone is seeking balance here in this love connection in order to love themselves. I don't know if someone was holding back. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, dear one. I hope you love yourself. And whoever's in your life, I hope they treat you good. Yeah. 2026 is about cleaning up. 2025 was cleaning up, year of the snake. 2026 is moving forward. We're, you know, hopefully the review is wrapped up. We've got about 2 or 3 more days in the year of the snake. Right, sneak. And we're going to have to let go of things that don't align with our best and highest good. All right, so we have taken some time apart, balancing some shit out, and now moving forward. So what's next then? So that was the past, maybe. You had to get over your broken-hearted bullshit. Your outdated thing. Maybe you're stuck with someone for a long time. Maybe you just had bad habits. What's next? Let's do the love situation. So, here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Maybe you had to hold back from someone that you were learning. Okay, what's this? This is a lot. Do one at a time here. So yes and no is free, guys. If you haven't, fell out again. Separation twice. You are in separation. Sadness, bitterness, missing. Okay, same fucking thing. The runner. Okay, someone was the runner. Fear of intimacy. So this is like an avoidant energy, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. So I was thinking about that in the download last night. Like, why would somebody, you know, avoidant people run from love? Because it like activates their unregulated, dysregulated nervous system due to their childhood trauma that they haven't ever gone to fucking therapy for. So if you're in your 30s and you're still running from love, it's time to go get a therapist and or coach like myself to help you heal. Because you can't run away from yourself is the point of the story. So you had to heal the heart, maybe healing heartbreak, toxicity, addiction, or abusive relationship. Yeah, cutting out separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. Whoa. Whoa. So this is all the same kind of story. So this is what happened with the runner. So I was thinking about the runner. So it's like the runner doesn't choose themselves. They don't choose love. Because anybody who had self-love could easily tell someone else that they weren't in love with, I don't love you. This isn't aligned. I gotta go. They wouldn't try to still fuck the person or still have the person in their life if they knew that that person had unequal feelings for them. And so if you're running away from intimacy, you either you're scared of love because you do have the same feelings, or you're just immature and stupid. So I don't know. Again, hey Taz, how's it going, babe? Happy Valentine's Day. Welcome. Please hit the like button, subscribe, or you already subscribed. Hit the like button. So we're just reading some separation, sadness, bitterness, thinking of you, uncertain future after being in separation from someone. So yeah, what's under here? Oh, that. Something. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, I'm loving myself. I got my love decks out here. I'm just doing a little collective read. This is about finding balance with the Ten of Cups. Ooh, look. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, holding back. Maybe you had to put your head over your heart. Engage your masculine side and say, no, I won't allow this to keep going on. I already did. Oh, thank you, babe. How are you? So I definitely feel like this is someone or something you've been in separation with. So that's what's next, unfortunately. I don't know. Maybe you're the runner, collective, and you ran away and it's time to heal your heart. But yeah, somebody needs to heal. So maybe you're healing from heartbreak. Maybe you couldn't find balance within yourself or with someone else. They were a reflection of that. And instead of just recognizing that from the beginning, maybe it started out one way and ended another, you know. Ooh, that flew out. Picture. Yeah, this is, again, cassette. Looking at pictures of you, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Okay. Well, someone is clearly stuck. Grounded, stability, performance, growth, and endurance. So it's time to grow up, kids. We can't outsource our happiness to anyone else. The call is coming from the inside. So I'm going to leave this here because I feel like this is the story. Someone is definitely missing you. Maybe a runner. This, again, makes no sense. I miss you. I'm running away. I can't figure it out. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm too healed or I don't understand this. I do understand where it comes from as far as like the avoidant energy of being scared. But again, if you're over 30 and you're still running from love, you have more issues than tarot could possibly help with. And it's time to get some professional help. Or just spend the rest of your life single and just don't ever touch anybody. Or just like be really clear from up front, I only am capable of getting a lot of attention and sex at once, and then will leave immediately when anything is expected back from me. So, you know, there are ways to live your life, guys. You don't have to hide and run away. You can just fucking be honest, right? Hey, I don't want to do this. Hey, this is not me. There are people out there for everyone. I promise you. You know, I promise you. If that's who you are, you will find another that is okay with that. And maybe just have a string of like temporary relationships, but that's what's comfortable and makes you feel okay, then just do it. Just be honest. That's all. That's all love needs. It's just some honesty. I'm just really, really into this lately. And this is what when I'm working with my clients, just honesty. We have to start being honest. We hide parts of ourselves from others, and then we get our heart broken because we're basically essentially lying to someone else to get what we think we need from them. And then we create really bad karma for ourselves, and then this loop goes on. We don't apologize. We come back again like the So just when people are honest and be like, hey, I only want you know, this fleeting thing. And you know, if you are talking to somebody who doesn't want that, or you know they're not that type of person, then just don't talk to them anymore. Just say, hey, you know, no thank you. Is that not gonna work? Yes, you're gorgeous and beautiful, but people always seem to want something, and they're like lying, cheating, and stealing to get it. That creates really bad karma, you guys. Bad karma is real. It's not imposed on us from outside. It's created by our intention. Intention is the most important thing when we are living our life. What is our intention? If our intention is just to take and not give, then, well, I'm sorry, friends. This is the world that we've created. So, grow up, people. So this is what I got to say about it. Balance your inner receptive and directive energies. Get the temperance card going here. start to explore the ending of a cycle. So if you're still hung up on someone else, it's time to maybe do a ritual or something, hire somebody so that you can have the stability without being stuck in your head and get this union that you want, that you feel spiritually guided to. Right. Just to grow up, people. Just be honest. Whew, maybe that was hard for you, or you met someone who doesn't know how to be honest. I don't know, man. I don't understand. I took my vows seriously when I vowed not to lie. I don't know. Some people call me naive. I just call me a human. Like living a good life. People are scared of your honesty. Well, you know, what it is, right? I don't think they're scared. Maybe you think they're scared. Maybe you're scared of honesty. People aren't scared of honesty. They may not like it, may be uncomfortable, but they're certainly not scared. They may be uncomfortable, but it's not scary. It's you who's scared of speaking it if you think people are scared. If people are scared of the truth, well then that's their own problem. Like they can't help that. So hello everybody, welcome. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I've been verified as a psychic and clairvoyant. If you want a reading, the links are pinned in the chat and description. Pay me directly. If you really want to pay me through YouTube, let me know. I'll turn on the super chat, but you have to pay 30% more because they take 30%. So this is a story of separation. I don't really like this story so much. Maybe this is you just learning to let go of this person from the past, realizing it's not about you other than a karmic journey that you had to go through. Maybe you are the runner collective. But anyways, it's time to find balance. This is the point of the story. If you want a divine counterpart, you have to first choose yourself, period, end of story. And so maybe if you see it that way, this is maybe why I got the download for you guys. Maybe if you start to see it not as someone running away from you or not as someone not choosing you, but see it more as somebody needs to choose themselves. If someone has chosen themselves and they live in their best and highest good of themselves and others, and they still don't want to be with you, then that's not your divine counterpart. So if we're just holding on to people that are living in fear and have lower vibrational frequencies of unhealed trauma, then, you know, is this a group project or is this a group project? They didn't like that I chose myself. Is this a group project that we're doing, or is this what? Like, we help each other in relationship and relationships grow us, but they are not a way out of suffering, okay? They create more problems. So someone is sad and missing you. And it could be not, maybe it's not about a lover, but this is definitely lover energy or someone that you used to know. Sometimes it never was a physical relationship. It was simply spiritual. That's what happens a lot in twin flame journeys, right? People are like, why? Well, because it's a journey of healing yourself and choosing yourself. And then, you know, the other person has to choose themselves too. Most likely you're not going to end up with them, but it'll help you grow and you will find your divine counterpart if you do the thing you're supposed to do, which is choose you. Okay, what other messages do we have? So looks like we have a bit of a separation situation. Let's see. Someone is healing heartbreak, toxicity, abusive relationship. Here we go. What message do we have? Oh, does we have third party situation? Wow, dude, that fell right on there. Okay, well, find balance is 2 pentacles. Okay, in the temperance card, they have 2 cups. Okay, there's never a third cup or a third pentacle in those 2. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its potential. Okay, well, there you go. That's pretty much explains a lot. That explains a lot, Lucy. So there was a third party. Could be a mom, could be I don't think it's a job because it says other people. Could be a mom, could be a brother, could be a best friend, could be just an ex. Express your love. It's important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. That's what I was saying the other day. When you express your love to someone and you have no expectations of them returning it and or responding in the same way, it's healthy for you. So regardless of how someone else interacts or reacts to your truth, expressing it is important as long as it's not like harmful or mean or whatever. Like, as long as you're not like trying to break up a marriage. New love. Okay, so I like this. So new love, a new chapter begins, whether it's with a new or current partner. Beware of codependency and deception. So someone was definitely wearing a mask here, collective. Maybe they did have a third party and they were codependent and they couldn't, yeah. And then patience again. So we have this finding balance. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. Well, the thing is, we all have free will, and you don't have to wait for anybody. So I'm not really into this idea of struggle love, and that's why this twin flame journey is kind of a joke, because it's like, how many people really end up together like that? No, none. And so what are we waiting for? So when you choose yourself, that's the choice. You're not waiting for anyone. You know, line up. And people are like, well, sometimes you have to be patient. It's called like struggle love. Like they can go figure themselves out. If they're, you know, if they do that and you move on with your life and you're come back together, that's great. But waiting for someone is not in a full balance here. It doesn't have that. It's about codependency when you're waiting for someone, because you're still expecting them to be other than what they are. All right. Drop your question, babe. You're still expecting them to be other than what they are. You're waiting for something. That's one thing if someone's like in rehab getting better, like you're waiting for them, that's fine, or whatever. I'm talking about like just waiting in general. Like, oh, one day you may be dead. So you might as well choose love now and go date. So, and if that person is there, now what happens a lot of times in these connections is once you do choose yourself and then that person does come back, is that there's not, it's already gone, it's changed, right? But that doesn't mean anything. You could be your best friend. How wonderful if you had this journey with someone that helped you grow and helped them grow, and then your best friend, how wonderful. You could make money off of that. There's so much you could do. But if you're constant, so the other person's constantly running away and avoiding conflict and ghosting and being weird, that's not a love connection. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I hear you, Isis. It hurts. I'm so conflicted. Oh, babe, I'm sorry. Well, maybe you need a personal reading and we can get some info on it. I did have the Queen of Pentacles talked about being married here. All right, so Taz, ask your question. If anyone has a question, yes and no is for you guys. I like your alchemist. Hey, how's it going, Sonia? Hi, Nico. Hi, guys. Welcome. Happy Valentine's Day. I was just reading here about something that needs some balance, right? The balance, the temperance card come up, Sagittarius energy, pretty hardcore. I wish I could. Money is bad. Okay. Is it my favorite to keep my interview? Ooh, the 17th, girl. That's the year of the horse. I'm going to be on doing predictions for the next year on that day. Come on when I'm there. Let's find out about your... Do you see me? Wait, please hit the like button and subscribe. So even if you can't afford a reading or you don't want a reading, I'm a real tarot reader and a psychic. And a lot of people on YouTube are not. Just straight up don't have any powers. Straight up fake asses. So when you hit the like button and subscribe, that helps the people that do need a reading and want to ask about their love life find me. So please do that. So yes and no is free. And all I ask is that you hit the like and sub. Why? So that people can come here and find me that need me. I'm all about helping others. It's not about me. It's about others. So here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Taz, let us know the truth, the whole truth. Is it in Taz's favor to keep the interview on the 17th? Is it in their favor? Okay, this landed this way. Let me see. Because I heard yes. Maybe next time. What is this interview? I'm getting a no 2 times. It's not in your favor. What is it though? What is the interview? What's the interview? It says no, it's not in your favor. So whatever that means. Not in your favor. I love that. I'm the same way. Not many others are like this. Yeah. Hit the like button, subscribe, guys. That's all I ask. I want to help people. It's not about me. Well, I mean, I do need to feed Satnin, don't I, baby? Yeah, rabbits are expensive. They need 2 cups of greens a day, okay? You know how expensive greens are every day? It used to be like $1 for a head of greens. Now it's like $4 for some fucking nasty romaine. Yeah, mama's got to start a garden. I can grow herbs in a garden, but I don't know about full heads of lettuce. That's not going to last long, is it? Okay. I don't know what to do. All right. No worries, sweetie. Do you want to get a reading about it and not tell me what it is? Which is fine. And we could do reading. That's what I heard, too. That's what I heard. Maybe I heard your thoughts and the cards say no. So I heard keep it. And then they both said no. So I'm like, do we need a reading? I don't know if it's around money or love or whatever it is. But maybe I just heard your thoughts. Maybe I heard you say it. It seems like it wasn't that big of a deal either way from the card's perspective. Because it said maybe next time. So I don't know what the interview is. So maybe it's just not going to go the way you want. But it's not bad that you keep it. Right. Okay. So I'm going to... get on out of this situation here. that requires a lot of patience or required patience. Right, for real. So yeah, Isis, if I hear you about the patience and the reconciliation, love your shadow. That's what I was saying earlier. When you accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are, yeah, we accept them. We accept people, you know, but that doesn't mean we are hanging out with them. Like, I had to draw the line at sex trafficking last night with a pal of mine that I was talking, and he was like, I'm going to go do sex tourism. I'm like, we've had this conversation before. I have to draw the line somewhere, especially after like all these, like, if you don't know by now, like I've already known this because I worked with people in the sex industry when I was 17 years old, and I used to work with the women from Chicago that were halfway houses from drug rehab. And so I knew really young about the sex industry and what it was like and why people end up there. And I know there's a lot of trafficking, especially in Colombia. And so anyways, you can love and accept the flaws in others and accept them, and doesn't mean we condone it, right? Like, I love them deeply, and I'm like, no, I can't be your friend if that's who you are. Have a great day, Jane. Thank you. I'm thinking of rescheduling. Okay, well, maybe that's it. Maybe you should reschedule. I don't know what the fuck you're asking about, but maybe you should reschedule. Maybe right now is not the time, because you asked on the Tuesday. It is the year of the horse. I'll be here. So yeah, you have a great day too. Please hit the like button and subscribe. If anyone has a question, let me know. I'm going to clean up these and leave these out so people see what love decks I have. So something that took a lot of patience because someone was holding back, but now we have a new beginning, something stable. We got that twice after something shocking. So maybe this is the part of the story where you let go of waiting for someone and any codependency that kept you there. And now you are ready to manifest something in your best and highest good. It just needed time. You had to heal your heart and let go of something. A runner. I'm scared of intimacy. Okay. Well then, enjoy your life in the lower realms all by yourself. Like, that's fine. You can be afraid. There's nobody. That's the thing about samsara and all of the nature of reality. We are here running the show. It's up to us when we free ourselves. There's no time limit. There's no judging being. There are many, many opportunities we will miss if we are not in alignment with them, but that's okay because they weren't, they weren't a part of the ultimate plan if we don't choose them anyways. So, many things to do, but nobody is on a time crunch. Do you? There's nothing wrong with taking your time. So if one opportunity doesn't align, you will meet another. Doesn't mean you'll meet the same type of person, right? But it does mean that you'll find what you're looking for. I promise. I promise. If you are trying to heal and be better, then you will find it. And if you're not, and you're just burning through your own good karma by having temporary good conditions and deceiving others, well, then you'll also face that karma. So it's like I said, it's up to us. There's nobody out there putting on any things. It's like, we are doing this, guys. We are creating our realities, good or bad, both. Okay, so I'm going to clean up this stuff. And like I said, if you have a question, you want a reading, that's what I'm here for. Awesome. All right, Taz, let me get to it, babe. Do you have a specific deck? Do you want me to, I don't know if this is money related, or do you just want to get a message? What kind of deck you want me to use? Just tell me that. I know. So usually you don't have a question, but sometimes you do. So I'm saying, if you have a question, let me know. If not, then tell me what kind of deck you want the info on. You don't have to give me info. You don't have to disclose. Just, decks help. So sometimes if it's a deck that's related to money, that will help me get the answer. If it's related to love, that'll help me get the answer. If you don't give a shit, that's okay too. We do anything. We're accommodating here at Magic Rabbit Tarot. Money, okay. Hey, is it okay for a small reading for the week or two ahead of me? Yeah, of course you can get a reading. Ooh, it's a new job. Ooh, I like that, Taz. So Sonia, my dear, I only do free yes and no's, but if you want to get a reading, my love, then I would be happy to have that. I do best when it comes to personals, obviously, because that's how psychic energy works. Let me get here. So, okay, hold on then, Taz. Let me get my money deck. Money, 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 money. I feel like Valentine's Day is a great time to get a reading. Like, what the heck's going on here with this person? I just wish everyone could be honest. I'm nervous. Ooh. Well, that's weird then that it's like, Well, then don't reschedule the interview. I don't think it's a good idea. If it's about a new job, I wouldn't reschedule an interview. Well, what was the question you originally asked? Will be in your favor. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now, but I feel like rescheduling an interview doesn't look good on you. That's just I'm just speaking professionally speaking. All right, let me get it out. Yeah, I don't, because keeping it, I mean, rescheduling an interview is not a good look. That's saying something else has come up that's more important than this prospective job. That's in my opinion, anyways. I'm gonna put this shit up here. Okay, put these guys up here so everybody knows she's got lots of love decks. I have more than this too, but I didn't have room to put it's all out. I still don't have room. Okay, fuck it. That looks like shit. All right, so here we go. Okay, I'm putting this over here. All right, let me get into my money deck. I just want it to work in your favor. I want it to work in your favor too. Your favor is my favor. Shoot. Your win is my win. That's how bodhisattvas work. They would call it rejoicing. Have you guys ever heard of that before? Rejoicing in other people's good fortune. It's a magical thing my guru taught me at 22 years old. He said, you can create half of the merit or a lot of merit just by rejoicing in the good conditions of others. So instead of getting jealous, we rejoice. And guess what? We get some of that good energy. Alrighty. Repay for the insight. I just saw your Venmo info. Okay, let me see, Tazzy. Okay, Sonia, just let me know, sweetie. I've got a lot of things. I got all the things. I have everything except for Apple Pay. You can use a credit card. You can use a credit card too, Sonia. So sometimes people don't have like money. You can use a credit card. So Ko-Fi, this one, the second one, the Ko-Fi link, that you can use a credit card. Right there. Okay, Taz, I'm gonna do your thing. So I just went to work with her. There's the Ko-Fi. So anyways, moving on. Should you keep it? All right, let me see what it says then. So Taz, this is how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give you a choice. Do you want me to do a read, because this is just a mini that you got. Do you want me to do a mini on if you keep it, what will happen, or if you reschedule it, what will happen? So pick one of those two, because remember, when I talked to my deck, I did this last night. Somebody came by and I was working and they asked about, they had 3 options for their grad school. And I assigned the cards just in that moment to the 3 options. And then we found out which option was the best. And all the cards were like going to that one. So let me know, Taz, if you want to know which of the ways you want it to know. Does that make sense? Like, do you want me to ask? Because you're only getting 3 to 5 cards, so I want to get it right? So do you want me to ask what it'll look like if you keep it, or do you want me to ask what it'll look like if you reschedule? So think about that for a second. Okay. Have a think. Well, I like my Palo Santo far away from my Burberry here. This is a real Burberry, you guys. I say this because I never get to fucking wear this thing. Never. I live in Florida. I wore it last night. I remember when I got that, I was like, it was one of those ones that was like limited edition, and it was so fucking expensive. It was like twice as much as a regular one, but I absolutely loved it, and I was like excited. And then the next season they came out with it again, and I was so pissed. I was like, how dare you tell me this is limited edition and then drop it again the next season? Oh, keep it. Okay. All right. Let's ask that. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Taz. If she keeps this interview, how will it go? If she keeps this interview, how will it go? Okay, that's what we're going to find out. Here we are. Oh, the yin yang. Yeah, this is the mini travel version. I have a lot of big oracles. They're kind of onerous. They take up a lot of room. So I tried, but then sometimes small oracles, I don't like them because they're too tiny. Anyways, moving on. Here we go. Spiritual guides, angels and ancestors of Taz, everyone and their best and highest good. Let us know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If she decides to keep this interview on Thursday, how will it go? If she keeps the interview on Thursday, how will it go? Let's see how will this interview go. Do not deceive us. All right, ancestors of Taz. How will this interview on Tuesday go? Okay, working together. Okay, this is good. Okay. A truth. Oh my God. Taz, it's going to go great. Are you fucking kidding me? Taz, this is going great. I just got goosebumps. Oh my God. Taz, I have goosebumps on my head. I have them on my right arm, which is our masculine side. Very good. So I don't know why the yes and no was fucking with us. Maybe it was just because you have doubts. This is as working together, a truth that you're really going to love something, and this is going to be a new beginning in something, and now you're at crossroads because you want to move forward to have this equal give and take. Taz, this is amazing. Because you're right now, your job isn't giving you enough money, you feel like, or they're not giving you the props. Yeah, and you want to end it. Okay, wow. Okay, so as I said before, I think you should keep it. And the cards are saying an overwhelming yes. The cards are saying an overwhelming yes. Working together and a truth is going to be great, and you're going to love it. Wow. I don't know what this is, but it sounds amazing. Yes. Okay, baby. Well, then manifest it. Manifest it. This looks good. Really good. Don't cancel that interview. In the tough cycle of whatever it was. Okay, tell me later. I like this. This looks very positive, my love. Keep the interview. Breathe through it. Don't be nervous. Oh, there you are right there. Don't be nervous. Anything else? Okay, what you want? What kind of oracle card? I'll do it for you because I love you. And because you're a regular. So it's like, yeah, when people come here regularly and buy readings, yeah, I'm gonna kick them down some stuff. Okay, so what kind of oracle you want? You want like a loved one or something? Well, don't say that. Give me a, I don't know what you're asking. I mean, I'm not drawn to anything. Which one do you want? Do you want to hear about love today or not? If you're not into it, then I'll pick. If you're not into it, then I'll pick something else altogether, right? If love is not on your purview today, then I'll pick another oracle card to get. Okay. Shh. I'm like, okay, shh. All right, let me think. Hold on, let me tap in. What does Taz need today? Taz needs I just heard Taz needs a strong dose of positive energy. With that, positive energy. I'm going to go with this one. This is not a deck I would normally pick for you, but this is what I heard. And actually, it's telling me that you need a really strong dose of positive energy. Okay, guys, shut up. We get it. Yes, that's what I just heard you need a strong dose. So I'm going to actually be kind and give you two because I feel like this one will be kind of directly for you, and this will be some mantras you can take with you. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Taz, give us an oracle card that she can relate to that's going to help her in this moment. Strong dose of positive energy. What does Taz need to hear? Oh, confidence. Are you kidding me? Taz. Look, and there's that fucking sword of truth that was just down on the card thing we got. I'm getting goosebumps. I love my spiritual guides. So card 30 or 23, maybe your life path 2, 3, or 5. But look, confidence when it comes with time and patience. Wow. Pretty spot on. Thanks, guides. Like I was telling someone, sometimes my cards surprise me. All right, so it seems like everyone around you, people are chattering about how confident they are, and they just feel freeing, it feels, and you wish you could relate to them, but you haven't gotten there yet. Listen, it's all right. Confidence is not an instant or overnight thing. So it's reminding you that you have to build it up. Just like with everything, it takes practice, time, and a lot of unlearning toxicity. So something about your heart and mind, maybe you hold yourself back or you don't believe. Spirit says, don't worry. You got this. Now I'm going to get one of these extra fucking zippity doodah cards. I say zippity doodah. They're very positive. Listen, I'm a funny person. I can be both full of light and full of some cynicism. It's all right. It's called balance. As my spiritual guide says, the true Vajra master sees beyond the polarities of good and evil and realizes all is a play of the mind. I got that in a very intense download where I saw Darth Vader and Yoda. my spiritual guide. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. You are not alone. Okay, so remember that. You're not alone. I like that. And then this. Your sensitivity is your gift and you are safe. So I don't know if something's been shaking you. Just maybe you have to do things on your own. I hear you. I feel that. Oh, and one more. My sexuality is sacred. Hubba hubba. Dang, spirit, right? Well, this one just kind of fell out. Yes, yes, your sexuality is sacred. Don't forget that. Never compromise your powerful womb energy. You're not alone. You're safe here. Your sensitivity is a gift, and your sexuality is sacred. I love this. Honesty is the best policy. We were talking about that earlier. Okay, Taz, I dapped you up. Like, get the fuck out of here and get that job or whatever. Because you deserve it. And you are sacred and safe. Yeah, that's what you needed. You have that confidence. It's hard. That's why we kind of have to muster it up until we believe in it. Especially when you're marginalized people, right? If you have any sort of marginalized identity, like confidence is something that like samsara is trying to beat out of us since day one. Don't love yourself. You're different. And it strangles the people who are quote unquote not different too, because they are always stuck in some sort of little paradigm of how they think they should be, which is doesn't make anyone happy. Okay. All right, babies, how are you? Who has a question? You never steer me wrong. Oh, I love that. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love that you just said that. That's so sweet. I recently watched The Deli Boys. It was hilarious. It's on HBO, I think. Oh, it's on Hulu. Anyways, it was so good. And Raj's twin flame, he calls her his twin flame in the show. I was like, this is hilarious. He's like, that's my shaman. And I was like, yeah, the feminine is the shaman and the seer of the masculine and guides him along the way. It was hilarious. I loved it. It was a really funny TV show, period. Period. Pert. All right, guys, what is next? Yeah, it is a series. There's only 10 of them, I think. And they're 23 minutes. So I really like comedy short, right? Because comedy, I'm like, what are you going to 40-minute comedy for? No, but yeah. It's a series. It's called Deli Boys, Deli. It's about two Pakistani. Anyways, it's good. I don't ruin it for you. It's fucking hilarious. I laugh all the time. It's cool. I like it. Raj is definitely an Aries, and his brother Mir is definitely a Virgo. Okay, guys, what do we want to read on next? Let's do something. Let's do something. Let's do something. Otherwise, I'm going to get out these bunny oracles. I'm here for Valentine's Day messages. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It's 1:47. You're on the east coast of the west coast. Wait, on the west coast of the east coast. I live on the Gulf Coast of Florida. For shortly, not much longer, but I'm here now. I heard it's going to be 80 today. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm going to move this over. Love and money's going to the side. Let's get our tarot on, guys. I want to read about love. I'm all about it. I want to find out about people's love lives. I was doing a reading last night, and I found out about the guy and his fiance and whether they or not should have a baby. And I was like, oh, I love this story. So let's do something. So spiritual guides, what are we going to read about now? Throw me out something. I got no plan. Ooh. I got no plan. I got no idea. We got no questions. Yes and no is for you guys. Just hit the like button and subscribe. I'm here for personal love and Valentine's Day messages. But, ooh, we have the 6 of Cups. What did I just say? Love and Valentine's Day messages. We have a victory and love here. 6 is the number of victory. And cups are about love, soulmate connection. Maybe you have a soulmate connection. Oh my gosh, that didn't use their intuition. Oh. The playing cards. I would never lie to others. I have a vow not to lie, cheat, steal, or kill. I'm a Buddhist Vajra Yogini, and we don't tell lies, my love. No lying here. Somebody didn't use their intuition about this. Ooh, a King of Swords. Uh-oh, so there's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone's putting their head over their heart and didn't listen to their intuition. Let's see what's next. So maybe this air sign, maybe it's you, collective. I don't know. Again, I'm just reading. Oh, and we have a King of Wands. Okay. Who wants a new beginning? Well, you got two kings here. Maybe this is a same-sex couple. Maybe somebody didn't follow their intuition. They were just in this King of Wands energy, this kind of sexual, powerful energy. Or maybe you just have two people that you're, yeah, oh, wow, interesting. So we have someone who was holding back from equal give and take. Whoa. So I feel like you're going to get this new, yeah, oh my God, there's the Four of Wands. This is about having a stable union with someone, changing what? Getting into calmer waters. Something's taken a long time. So I think, collective, you have manifested this situation where it's going to be equal give and take. You're going to have to work on overcoming some ego so that you can have this Ten of Pentacles and have a new beginning and passion. Ten of Cups. Whoa. So perhaps maybe you were in love with someone who just didn't follow their intuition, or they didn't know what was good. They didn't know what was good. And now you have another looking right at you here. This Fool, you want this new beginning. So we have strong fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, because this is Aries card, who wants to, you know, no longer hold back or wants to build up with you. So have equal give and take. So I like this. I have read, oh, that's a funny question, Taz, because I read that. So the best color to read or wear in an interview is actually green. Green, and the next best would be blue. Green is the color of money and abundance, and people want that, obviously, if they're going to hire you. So if you have green, but not like a bright, annoying green, like not like this, not like a Kelly green, not like a whatever the fuck this is, but more like a money color green. So you're an earth sign, you have nice dark skin, so I would wear some earthy green tones. And if you don't have anything earthy and green, then blue, a jewel tone of blue, not like a navy blue, but more like a real blue, and that denotes calm, and it also denotes powerful energy. So I'd say green and blue, and anything else that maybe after that doesn't matter. Gold. Whatever you feel good in, right? Oh my God. There you go. Well, bam. Do it. Olive green. That's what you want, babes. And then if you have gold jewelry, I usually wear silver or white gold, as you can see. This is my ruby, you guys. I have a shit ton. I almost thought about wearing my old wedding ring today. I'm like, I'll put that fucking honking thing on. Okay, so I'm gonna start wearing it on this hand. I don't know what to do with it. I think I'm gonna make it into a pendant or something, or another ring altogether. Okay, so here we go. You have this opportunity of a King of Wands, maybe an entrepreneur, someone very sexy, someone very attractive who wants this new beginning with you, maybe an Aries. They want to build up so they can have equal give and take. So very interesting. So after dealing with someone who didn't follow their intuition, who put their head over their heart, now we're going to have something different. So this is one king that you were looking towards who wasn't following their intuition, and now another king is showing up. So again, could be same-sex couple, could just be more than one king. So here we have the fire. Oh my God, what did I just say about fire energy? Baby, it's getting hot in here. It says, let it go. Wow. Interesting. So we have a fox and a rabbit. Those are not generally friends, right? In fact, they show up on one of my Oracle decks, the fox and the rabbit. It's about sacrifice. So maybe there's something you have to let go. Maybe you had to let go of this person in order to have this one come in. Maybe you were holding back from somebody. Interesting. And now it's time to let it go. What else? So that was pretty clear. You were a rabbit, someone was a fox. It was time to let it go. But there's the fire there, and I had fire sign energy. But I just dropped a card. Okay. And here we have fun. Okay, what's that one mean? So 23 and 33. Interesting. It says rest. Let it go and rest. Maybe you need to take a break. I don't know if you've been holding on to something, not listening to your intuition or somebody else, but it's time to take a break here. You got your friends looking out for you. Your other spiritual guides are going to protect you from this fox. What else? What else? So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe. Here we have lake. Okay, two bunnies together. Oh, they look very happy. This says be still. All right, so it's time to let it go and be still. Yeah, breathe it out. So anything you're holding on to from the past where you haven't forgiven someone because they didn't listen to their intuition, it's time to let it go and rest and be still and listen to your inner voice. Wow, I like this. One more about this little story. This little story time. This little story time. Give me another one. So let it go and rest. Just take a break. Maybe from loving in general or just from this painful memory, and prepare. Now is the time for you to rest and prepare, because you're going to have someone coming in. It's very attractive, very magnetic, possibly an entrepreneur, because that is the archetype of the king. What the fucking hair? Archetype of the King of Wands. So you're on a rest. You're being prepared for your next love journey. Wow. And your future. Ooh, I love this. This is look ahead. So don't look to the past. Look to the future. And allow yourself to find your own home. Yes. Seek comfort. Aww. So don't be caught up in the past, collective, and do not allow it to derail you. Some shit happened. Maybe you had a soulmate who didn't listen to their intuition. The spirit is saying, let it go. Take a rest. Be prepared for the future. Be still. Go inward. Because you are going to find exactly what you want. And you're going to have this new beginning with someone very attractive. Someone very much drawn to you. You may even marry them. 4 of Wands here. Yeah, you have to change something. Something's changing. You're going to get to calmer waters. It's taken a long time. So this is kind of the story, but you manifested it. Yes, I love this. Because you did this work of letting go of your ego. And now you're going to have something really stable and sexy coming in. Yeah. Okay, good. I like these. I like these stories. I like these stories. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful story. I almost hear like when you're resting, ooh, look, just breathe. You are attracting this next person into your life because you're letting go of this sadness and memory. Satnin just got up and yawned. Hi, baby. She's like, it's 2 o'clock almost. Yeah, it's almost pellet time, Satnin. She's like reminding me. We don't have a clock around here. It's just Satnin telling us what time it is. Because she's the genius rabbit that runs everything. So please hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. And if you have a yes or no, let me know. What else about this? So resting, preparing for the future, thinking about home. And something's coming in. I love this. So in your resting nature, something's coming in. Yeah, sacral chakra. Yum, yum. I told you it was going to be sexy and creative. And listening to your intuition and letting go of control. So you could have Leo in there. Maybe this person's a Leo that you're going to meet. The High Priestess came out twice, so that's Cancer energy. Cancer and Pisces. Listen. So we have the Sun and the Moon. Yeah, oh my gosh, because there's love here. So this is definitely Gemini energy of a divine counterpart. How beautiful. Wow, a dream's coming true. Okay, guys, this is super awesome. Reach out. 3 of Pentacles. So let go of your ego. Go with the flow. Open up so that you can move forward. Yeah. Don't be controlling. That's it. I like this. Looks good, guys. Looks like a victory here after releasing. Maybe it's someone you already know, but that's not the energy I'm getting because we did have the Fool. Or maybe someone has just changed from the King of Swords to the King of Wands energy. What else can you tell me about this? What else? Oh, shit. So hi, everybody. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you have a question. Yes and no is free. Just hit the like button and subscribe. Let's find out. What else can you tell me about this? Oh, this popped out again. This is a soulmate, y'all. Oh, you've manifested it. You had to let go of someone who was not very spiritual, I feel like, because we had the High Priestess in reverse and the King of Swords. Yeah, and they were stuck in elimination for a long time. What is this? What does this person think and feel? So more Piscean energy. And here we have the Emperor. Wow. Oh my God. And the 2 cups at the bottom. Are you fucking kidding me? This is taking a long time for whoever I'm reading for, but it's coming in. Your union is coming in. Same cards being calmer waters, wow, after being left out. This is the story we want. This is like not a rebound story, but a comeback story. Coming back to your own heart, finding balance after letting go for something that wasn't aligned. And so we have a lot of strong Aries, Taurus energy. Moving forward. Resting. Essentially just attracting is what I'm feeling like. So you're attracting someone or something that's in alignment with you that you'll have success with, and you probably end up, if not formally married, at least in a union. But I feel like it has taken a while. It has taken a while. You might have been gone through some, had to walk away from some things and explore other things. And always listen to your intuition, to knowing who's right and who's not. Maybe that's it too. Like, this person wasn't right and you knew it in your intuition, but you were holding on anyways. And now your dreams are coming true because you chose you. This is really beautiful. I feel like this is for the people that are single today and are working on manifesting love and relationships. Your dreams are going to come true. Someone will be reaching out after being stuck in their ego. So just go with the flow and open up, because you have this opportunity here to move forward, maybe move in with someone. Yeah, after you've manifested this. Wow. Okay, very good. Oops, I'm putting that there, but it was like this. Open up. Wow, that came up twice. So 2 4s. I feel like you went through this cycle with someone who wouldn't open up, who just kept being weird. Weird. Okay, being avoidant, or maybe they're hiding something. Oh my gosh, I was watching Starfleet Academy, okay? There was a sexy, I was like, why is there sex on Starfleet? Like, what's going on here? Like, do we need a sex scene in Star Trek? I don't think so, but later it made sense because, I don't know, it was really interesting, like, take on avoidance and empaths, almost the narcissist and the empath. But the guy that plays the dude, I don't know what his name is. I think his name's Caleb. Oh, Lord, help us. Lord, help us. I was embarrassed being so attracted to a 26-year-old. I was like, that guy is absolutely gorgeous. Perfect looking face and body. Wow. So, but the story was about somebody being an avoidant and somebody else being an empath, and how it was like not good for them both. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm like, ooh, interesting. Okay, so this is a really good story. I like this. So hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm Selena. I've been reading tarot for 30 years, 30. I'm certified clairvoyant and psychic. If you want a free yes and no, just hit the like button, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, my links are in the chat and description. So I think I'm going to wrap this up here. Let's get, what else do we want on this? So you got something new, a new boo coming in to the love situation. A new boo. Why? Because you had to let go of an old boo, or someone that you wanted to be a boo. Yeah, addiction, codependent, obsession, restraint, possession, and control, emotional block. There was something highly wrong in that. And now we have this: grounding, stability, security, growth, and endurance. So maybe you were holding on to something for far too long that was burning your hands, because the first card we had was fire. And someone not following their intuition, and it wasn't in alignment. All right, here we go. What do we have? Yes, blowing kisses. You're going to meet someone that does unconditionally love you. And love and affection is returned. Like, if you keep your good heart, no matter what karma you have to go through, if you believe, you will find it. It doesn't care if you're fucking 80 years old and you find your true love. Like, at least you'll die together and create the pure land of the future, or come back again to enjoy earlier time. So it exists. We have seduction. Okay, maybe someone going to be seducing you, hooking up, dating. Temptation. We have love, unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, attraction, affection, and selflessness. And then we have self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, or self-appreciation. Yeah. So basically, you're getting all of this amazing energy so that you can have a new love and experience. Oh, hi. Hello. Whatever your name is. Yes. Enjoy your best fat life. Keep talking. Keep bringing the chats in. Keep bringing it in. Oh, I'm a slutty cunt. Oh, I love this. Yes, I really definitely feel like people are walking around saying I'm a slut. That tracks. That's correct. So time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So this is it. Please let me know. If this ain't love, you better just say so. If this is it, I wanna know. All right, so this is great. This means you've let go of something that didn't resonate with you, and you have, again, attracted something that is in your best and highest good, that you're going to be in a union. It took a long time. You had to choose yourself over and over again. Maybe there was a various line of extremely immature people that were not in alignment with you. I call my 3 the hell whores, hounds of samsara. I had the 3 Aquarius fuckboys of Babylon, like dancing in front of me, like when Buddha's sitting, and it's like, you know, 2 of the final 3 tests where one was a lust, and Buddha had to choose himself. Maybe he had a raging boner, but he had to say, no, you know what? I'm not going to move from my meditative equipoise. I have a goal here. The goal is unconditional love, self-love, and extreme appreciation of all living beings. So they had the whores of Babylon dancing here. Woo! And then after that, there's the anger to overcome. So those lower vibrational frequencies that keep us stuck. Got past that too. Why? Because of self-love, unconditional love for all beings. We are a being. we are a being. So self-love, blowing kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness, affection, and returned. How beautiful. Dreams are coming true. So this is exactly what you want. You created this home situation. Took a while. Maybe you were like 9 of Wands, wounded warrior. You're like laying down on the ground. When is this going to happen? It doesn't matter. It's happening. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you're 90 years old. You're creating the causes because you in your heart have those. The cool thing about karma is once you plant the seed, unless you remove the seed yourself or it burns up through other conditions, it will ripen. So the results of actions are definite. So everything we think, say, and do has a ripple in the world around us. So if you're motivated by self-love and unconditional love, and you're making good choices, where you've refused the 3 whores of Babylon or whatever, then you'll find exactly what you want. Now everyone's story is going to be different, you know. Not everyone has the same tests. Everyone has different timing. But ultimately, this is a story of manifesting. Manifesting, letting go of our ego, getting grounded, going with the flow, and moving forward so that we can get exactly what we want. We're not stopping at the groceries. We're not on the way to the grocery store to get a meal for dinner, and then we're going to stop at the convenience store just to have some snacks. Right? If you want something that's deep and pure and lasting, then you have to create that within yourself first. And that's how your dreams come true. It's called action and effect. It's not fucking magic, but it is fucking magic because we're not taught it, right? We're not taught, hey, you know, this is your world. You're one of countless beings and we're all creating this together, but your mind is extremely, so be careful how you use it. And what? Action and effect is real, and action is more important than just words because we can all say something or think something, but how can we do it? So if your thoughts and words don't match up with your actions, then there's some work to do. So maybe that was the story of this. Maybe you weren't really loving yourself and you were settling for less, collective. I don't know, but this is a great Valentine's Day story of loving yourself and manifesting. So is in alignment with that. Yay. Yay. So hello, everybody. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you have a question. You have somebody very interesting, probably like a 12-year-old who's spamming things, but we keep them there because it helps the algorithm. I don't mind. People call me names. That's fine. My mind is impenetrable, so that's all right. Depends on the intention. If somebody has a bad intention, then that's the experience that they have. Positive mindset, gratitude, manifest is what I was talking about. If we're always focusing on the lack, then that's just the feedback we get. Now it's hard. It takes hard work, but this is what I do with others, right? Is I help people build up their minds so that they can create a world that they want by making healthy choices. It's not about superiority and it's not about morality. It's literally about action and effect. So if you don't want to live in a shitty world, stop doing shitty things. It's kind of pretty obvious, but we're not quite there, especially here in the US. We're still working on ourselves. We're still working on our collective consciousness here. So hopefully we get it set right. Well, I mean, I am fine, but like I said, might be more challenging for others. So good stuff, and I like this story because it's a story of choosing oneself and creating a better reality. I'm just fucking positive without the spiritual bypassing, right? We can see the shadow and not be scared of it. Number one, I'm not scared of my own shadow. And then 2, decide to use our light in a way that uplifts instead of brings down. So this is what we have, guys. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. How you guys doing? How you doing, huh? How you doing? Oh, these are I only got a couple of these cards. Okay, here's my Love is Love deck. I'll keep that out. I love this little rabbit deck that I have. It's like so cute. I had to let something go, take a break, relax, plan for the future, and now something is coming in because you chose yourself and you lifted your frequency. You let it go. You can't control other people. If they don't use their intuition, if they don't have their third eye open, if they don't feel what you feel, that's okay. You were that person in the last life. Okay, you were the person. That's the hard part. That's when the real alchemy and integration begins. Where you're like, okay, I'm experiencing this. This is extremely painful. There's not only a lesson here, but there's a karmic chain that I'm breaking. The karmic chain was the result of actions are definite. And in the past, I was a person like this that didn't listen to their intuition. Maybe they were influenced by money or people around them, ego, it doesn't matter, right? They were holding back for whatever reason. And now you're manifesting a new beginning with someone who is warm and affectionate, who doesn't hold back, who doesn't have a problem saying I love you or showing their feelings. They've already done therapy. Maybe they never needed therapy. Most people do, though, because samsara is rough. Hi, how's it going, Sarah? How are you? Welcome. How are you doing today? Yes and no is free, Sarah. Just hit the like button, subscribe. Otherwise, I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I've been verified as a psychic. And my readings are 90% off only here. And if you have a question or want a reading, all the chats are in the link in the description. Thanks, my sales pitch is over. When you own your own business, you've got to be both your marketing, your sales team, your tech team. That's the worst. And I'm the goods. And I'm the services. So hello, hello, darling. So I got my Love is Love deck. Let's put this here, I guess. What do we want to read about now, kids? I've done a couple of readings about love. What's next? Should we do an oracle reading? Hello, hello. Who's got a question, babies? I'm here for you. Who's got a question, babies? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I don't ever do this one on this channel because usually I do another one. I said, oh, you definitely need it. Oh, thank you. I don't know what that means, but I do need more subs, yes. If I had thousands. But they don't let real people get rich quick, right? Like that's not how samsara works here. This is the Devi Putra's realm. Well, for a little while, not much longer, and that's why he's shitting bricks. He's like, oh no, gosh, you're born and you realize your own potential. Shit. So yeah, real psychics and clairvoyants don't have as many following people fake ones, because that's just how samsara is. Okay, hello. This is the nature of backwards bizarro world. Where good is bad and bad is good and everything is backwards. So we got to set it right, guys, because this shit's been going on far too long. I myself was participating in this shit because I had a place of power in my last life, but no more. No more. All right, let's do a little reading on, this is called the yin yang. Wait, this is a relationship spread. Okay, I'm going to do a relationship spread. So this, whoever's here right now, think about somebody if you have someone in mind. This is kind of a long spread, but it's only 8 cards actually. But the first 4 are about how this person sees you. So the first card, how this person sees you. Second is what you bring to the relationship. Third is what's positive. Fourth is what you can do to improve the relationship. 5 is how do you see the other person. 6 is what do they bring. 7 is what is positive about them. And 8, what can they do? All right, so basically it's just a little relationship spread. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Let's get this. So think about your person, collective, whoever you got in your mind. Let's go. So how do they see you? So we're going to do 1 card at a time. Ooh, this is fun. I'm going to put it in order because I don't like fucking around too much. Okay, so hello, everybody. If you have a yes and no, that's free. Just hit the like button, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, the links are in the chat and description. So we're just doing a... So the first one is how they see you. The second is what do you bring to the relationship? No, wait. No, the first one is how you see them. How you see them. Next one is what do they bring to the relationship? If we're not doing it together. We're doing it together. Hey, how's it going, sweetie? Welcome, Tessa. I love that name. Tessa Kenya. Kenya Pleaser. That's a drag queen. Hey there. How are you? Happy love day to you too, sweetie. Yes and no is free. Just hit the like button, subscribe. Everything else is pinned. I'm a real psychic clairvoyant. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I have a very specific way to do it to know that I'm not full of shit. This is what is positive about this person. I am well. Thank you. I'm always well. I'm on the path to enlightenment. I'm fucking bodhicitta. It doesn't get better than that. It really doesn't. That's when you can source happiness and bliss from your own mind. All right. So what can you do to improve the relationship while also having your feet firmly on the ground to help others? So what can this person do to improve the relationship? All right. So the next one, yeah. Uh-oh. The next card is, so if you're thinking about your person, think about your person. If you want a personal reading, let me know. Yes and no is free, like I said. So the next one is, so this is how you see them. This is what they bring. This is what's positive. This is what they can do to improve it. This is how they see you. Oh shit, I just saw that card. That's fucking hilarious. This is what, that's hilarious. I love this. What do you bring to the relationship? Okay, we're gonna see this. Of course you do. I saw this. Okay, is this about me? All right, so the third one is what's positive about you or what they see. All right. Oh my God, this is about me. All these cards are me. Sorry, guys. And what can you do to improve the relationship? All right. Pray for it. Pray for this motherfucker. Ooh, we've never gotten this before. Somebody's bound. Okay, wow. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? I know. Look at this. What's wrong, Taz? Okay. This is how you see them. This is what they bring to the relationship. This is what's positive about them. This is what they can do to improve it. This is you, collective. This is what you bring to the relationship. This is what's positive about you, and this is what you can do to improve it. Okay, you got this? I'm laughing. It's about you. I know. I don't. It's not about me. I don't read for myself. Okay, I don't suggest any psychic or clairvoyant do it. I see things. I know things. I know what I need to know, but I don't do card readings for myself because what the fuck? That's there's no objective person there to read for me. I cannot be completely about myself. I haven't realized emptiness yet. So until then, that's me. I'm sure I've been praying about that damn relationship. Yes, exactly, Vanessa. So please hit the like button and subscribe, you guys. And if you have a yes or no, that's free once you do those things. And if you want a personal reading, I am a real one. So just ask Taz. All right, so here we go. How you see this person? Ooh, Sita's devotion. Interesting. So you see them as being very devoted, or maybe, let's see what the message is. So this person is devoted, possibly. Let's see what Sita's got to say. So how you see this person? Well, maybe they are devoted to you. But let's read the card before I go. Okay, well, I'm going to read the little story. Read the little story. When her husband, Lord Rama, was sentenced to be exiled into the forest for 14 years, his beloved wife, Sita, decided to go with him. Oh, Lord, help us. They see you as like super devoted. This makes me want to throw the card out the window. Okay, so they see you as devoted and holding on. So she left the comforts of her home purely out of love and devotion to her beloved. So they see you as someone very devoted to love. The loyalty to her husband is worshipped as a symbol of courage and tolerance, or patriarchy. Sita never believed her actions to be a sacrifice. She considered to both an honor and a blessing to accompany her husband. So they see you as a very devoted person. Aw. No, you see them as a devoted person. It says questions to ask yourself: what matters most in your life? Are you making unnecessary sacrifices? Do you find the need to test someone's loyalty? Are you overextending? Message: you are a strong person. Let your strength become visible to you. You will be set free by reducing the want of material things. Focus on the love you feel within for yourself and for your loved one. You will find that is enough. So I feel like this is that person. They are very devoted. Maybe they're on this path of devotion and you're not talking to them right now, but it is supposed to be on how you see them. So someone who is devoted and staying the course. So collective, I don't know. You see them that way. All right, so moving on. The next one is, what do they bring? Oh my God, maybe they bring a baby. A lot of anguish. Okay, this is great. So this is about how you see them. Maybe they are devoted, or you've been devoted to them. Maybe you've been seeing yourself as being devoted and they're just bringing anguish. Oh, that's no bueno. No bueno. Maybe they're bringing a baby. Maybe they have kids. But this is Krishna, baby Krishna. So they're bringing this baby. Maybe they do have children. So what do you bring to this relationship? Anguish? Oh God. I would love to date you. Bring me anguish. What a nightmare. Let's see what it says. Oh, Vasudeva. Oh, Vasudeva. Why are you making my head spin? It says Vasudeva was married to Devakoti, the cruel King Kansa's sister. On the day of their wedding, Kansa was foretold by astrology of his death in the hands of Devakoti. Okay, whoa. They were locked in a dungeon. Okay, this is the story of Krishna being born. As predicted, he grew. So it says, are you depressed? So they bring depression, right? He brings anguish. I want to hear your funny story, Taz. Drop it. You know, I want to hear stories. I have vows not to gossip like Killer Still. So the only gossip I get is when I do tarot, you guys. It's or when my friends are telling me about their life, which isn't gossip because it's their life. So they're bringing anguish. Message, it's time to ask for help. You're capable of doing this on your own, but you don't have to. So maybe this person needs to ask for help. Do not fear challenges. They are gifts disguised as otherwise. Do they have faith? Oh, Lord. So they're bringing anguish to the relationship as you're being devoted here. You know, what a nightmare. Oh, why are they being anguished? They could have children. Maybe this is a part of it. Maybe they want children. I don't know. Something about a baby. This is a baby. Okay, but they're bringing anguish. Great. Okay, the next one. What is positive about this person? Whoever you're thinking about, collective. So, okay. You guys, this is not great for them. So it says, what's positive? Kayaka's disgrace. Well, okay, I hope there's a good part of this story. What's positive? Are you angry with people who have more than you? Oh. Are you letting other people poison your mind? Is media making you more prejudiced? Okay, so I feel like this is how you see them. That you've been devoted and waiting for them at the cost of something else. They're just bringing you anguish. What's positive about it is... Okay, this is fucked up. It says, message, watch your thoughts, words, and actions. They reveal a deeper void that needs healing. Avoid people and situations that tempt you to fall from grace. Well, maybe the positive thing they're bringing is they're providing this mirror. Be patient. What's yours will come to you. Don't make rash promises. So do they have a jealousy issue? Because this card is about jealousy, and this is about someone who is jealous and fucked up some shit. Okay, I'm not liking this person. Do you judge people who have more than you? Are you letting people poison your mind? Is the media making you prejudiced? Well, maybe this is it. What's positive is they're showing you how fucked up it is to compare yourself to other people. Who gives a shit about who has what? Motherfuckers, that ain't the point of life. You know, you're just gonna leave your crap here when you're dead. You ain't didn't you find out from the Egyptian tombs that the motherfuckers can't take that shit with them? Those dum-dums thought their stuff was going. Idiots. That didn't go with you guys. Okay, so what can they do to improve the relationship? So here we go. Oh my god. This whole top row is a mess, y'all. So this is how you're seeing them, and this is how they're seeing you. This is rough. Is this a love reading? Maybe it's just a relationship. This could be your mom, your brother, your sister, your old best friend. I don't give a fuck. Somebody that you used to know, a twin flame, a false flame. I don't know. This is hilarious, though. I mean, it's not hilarious, but... Okay, so what can they do to fix the relationship? I don't know. Looks like apologize and cry a little bit. Shiva's grief. On being severely humiliated by her parents for being married to Shiva, Princess Sati jumped into fire and died. Great. When Shiva learned of her death, he was devastated. He expressed grief by thundering rage and threatened to destroy the whole world. Lord Shiva carried Sati's dead body over his head and danced to the fierce Tamana dance that shook the edifice of heaven. Lord Vishnu intervened and used divine weapon. Wow. Oh my god, the only way to make Shiva let go of her dead body. Okay, so how to fix this relationship? So and then this ends, even when Sati returned to Shiva in the form of Parvati, his grief did not allow him to recognize her, the god of love. So maybe this is it. They can say, hey, I didn't recognize who you were before because I was wrapped up in my own grief. It was Parvati's love and persistence that finally allowed Shiva to believe that Sati had returned. So maybe you return to this person's life. Okay, I'll answer your question in just a second. Tessa, let me finish this card. It says, what are you truly grieving? So this is what they can do to improve the relationship. They need to grieve. Do you want to come out of your grief? Or are you attached to it? They need to come out of this grief. So maybe they were hurt in the past by someone, maybe even you, and they need to let it go. Actions to take. What are you doing to heal from painful experiences? So they need to heal. Something painful happened. Message. Energy can never be destroyed. It merely changes form. What is lost will be returned in another form. That's what I was saying earlier. If you are a loving, kind, compassionate person who seeks a divine counterpart, you will find it. Do not give up on love, I promise. I don't care if it's 90 and it's at the time of your fucking death. You will attain union with your soulmate. Please don't give up. you know, and don't hold on to people like this. It's okay for you to feel what you're feeling on your emotions. Maybe this person needs to honor their emotions and just be real. Ask for help. It takes a strong person to admit they need help. I had a dream, this was last night, night before, that somebody from my past was like, I need you to heal. I can't heal without you. But that person doesn't talk to me. So dreams is not good enough. Need 3D. All right. So we're going to move on to the next part because this is not great. Now we're going to see how they see you. That's how you see them. You see them as fucked up, making anguish, jealous, and you've been devoted to it, or maybe they're devoted to their own pain. Maybe they refuse to heal and change because they're just in this trap of self-pity. Listen, nothing goes right until we create it, right? Action and effect is real. I was telling somebody that's like, don't expect to like have good things happen in your life if you're a fucking shitty person, and don't come complaining when it happens. If you harm others and you do not care, guess what, y'all? The time of deception and the narcissism is over. We're done. I've been born. Okay. Time to burn it all down. Me and others. It's not just me. It's all the countless others that. Hold on just a second, Tessa. I saw a card that was flipped in the reverse and I want to. So how yes and no works is all my cards are in the upright. Here we go. And if it lands in reverse, I know that's opposite. So spiritual guides. One question, sweetie. Okay. So this is where you pay me. Oops. Here are the prices, darling. So welcome, by the way. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Robert. I've been reading tarot for 30 years, 30 years. I have been verified as a psychic and a clairvoyant. I like to come on because it's hard to find people like me. Those are the costs right there. There are no refunds because I'm real. Whether you want to hear it or not, I'll be telling the truth. And so that's what you get there. And then here are the places to pay me. If you do not want to pay me through my own links, I will turn on the super chat, but you will have to pay 30% more. There you go, babe, right there. No, pay me here, Robert. So pay me here. If you really, really, really don't want to, for whatever your reason is, that's fine. I will turn on the super chat, but you have to pay me 30% more. Why? Because YouTube takes 30%. I'm tired of them drug dealers. Okay, Tessa. So moving on. It's hard not giving up. Men suck. People suck in general. Don't give up, though, because there are good, beautiful people out there. I promise you. I'm starting to work with men, and some of them are beautiful, absolutely amazing. They are doing the work. They are paying the money, and they are doing the time. So I'm so happy that I'm starting to get men that are willing to do the work in my practice, because I want nothing more than our men to heal and to elevate, right? So they're out there, babes. They just have to manifest, and it takes longer because women are so far ahead. 3 to 5 questions on different things. Each one is one question, baby, because I have to penetrate reality. See, people don't understand how this works. That's how you know a real psychic tarot reader from a fake motherfucker that's just playing with cards. And again, they're probably in the learning, right? Like, I was never fake. I started reading tarot 30 years ago. It was never fake. I just wasn't very good at it. And it took like 20 years to get really good at it. So what I'm saying is you just get one question at a time. So if you have 3 to 5 questions, I would do mini readings on all of them because I cannot move. Now, if they're related to each other, that's different because it'll come out. So if you're asking about, I'm going to make up something. So if you're asking about Jay at work and you want to know more specifics, that's going to come out, right? But if you ask me Jay at work and then you're going to ask me about Sally in accounting, I can't fucking, that's 2 different consciousnesses and that's 2 different realities I'm penetrating. So that's why it's each question is that. So this is 90% off. My readings start at $65 and go up from there. So this is the really cheapest place to get them. All right. So no. I'm not saying you're complaining. No, I never did. I'm talking about other people have, right? Like I'll get into it and then they'll be like, oh, and I'm like, you guys, I got to penetrate reality here. I'm not just like popping out cards. All right, moving on. So yes, you get that for that. And if you want like a full reading, or what you could do, Robert, is you could do suggest that I would do the $37 one, and then I can do 3 different things because you get a full tarot reading about one thing, and then I could use the Lenormand. So say you had another question. So say that's the way you get more than one question answered, actually, is it if I add oracles into it. So say you have one reading, you want to know about one thing, and then we answer that, and then the Lenormand will tell me something else, and the oracle can tell me something else. So if you're looking to save money and you want to have 3 questions, that would be the way to do it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I get you, Robert. I get you, babes. I hear you. God, they shut down your visa? Yeeks. No, some banks are like really, they want to, My bank's not like that because I yelled at them. I was like, listen, if someone has taken my card, you will know. But I have a really good bank though, because mine's a small bank. Actually, they just sold and I'm not happy about it. But anyways, I'll be leaving Florida, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I've had that happen where and I'm like, don't ever do that again. Big Mama don't want to be rejected. Right? Right, exactly. Like I don't want to be I don't want to be sitting there paying for something over and over again and somebody shut me down and me look like an asshole. No, don't shut my card off. So I had to like tell my bank, but I have a good bank. Like I said, they're a small bank, so I've loved that bank forever. It's been a good bank, but they just sold. So I'm like, anyways, I'm going to move on to this. So Robert, let me know if you have a question, darling, and how you want to pay me, and we'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out. Whatever you need, dear one. Like I said, I've been reading tarot for 30 years, so I'm a real one. Okay, so we're going to move on to this. So whoever we're reading for, because this is kind of hilarious down here. Okay, great. I love Zelle. That's my favorite. Do you want it right now, Robert? Or can I finish this? So it's up to you. So now you're the boss. You're the boss. Robert's the boss. So since you're the boss, you tell me, do you want this right now? And I'll just put this on pause, even though we're definitely into this juicy stuff. I'm excited for this part. So let me know, sweetie. Sorry I call you sweetie and honey, but it's a Florida thing. Listen, I first got here. Sure. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Boss Rob. Yeah, exactly. Me too. That's what I say. That's why Taz comes comes here all the time, right? Is because she knows I'm real and I treat her and she treats me. I'm all about that karma. I'm all about equal give and take. I don't I overgave in past lives, which has created this amazing karma that I have, and this face like this. And this face. I was making a joke last night. And I was making a joke and I said something to somebody and I said, listen, you don't look like this at my age if you're not a good person. They laughed their ass off. Sometimes I get a little funny, but I try to be humble. All right, so I'm going to finish this up here and then I'll do Robert's reading. Okay, so this is how you see them. You see them as you're being devoted, or they're devoted to something. Almost seems like they're devoted to being sad and feeling sorry for themselves. Okay, so how they see you. Now this is where, oh, shout out to you. So this is hilarious. Not hilarious, but this is why I was laughing, because I'm like, oh, I bet they do see me this way. Okay, so this is about how they see you. They see you as angry. They see you as Kali. Look at this. That's how whoever this person is, you see them as a bunch of pain in the ass and somebody who's jealous and feeling sorry for themselves. They see you as pissed. She's pissed. Oh boy. Okay, well, maybe you have a reason. I don't know, but let's read this. So basically this card is like, what is making you angry? What are you doing to tackle it? What can you change about yourself that you don't like in this world? Maybe that's it. If somebody is making you mad or they see you as mad, maybe you're not mad. Maybe they just think you're mad. Maybe you're not at all. But maybe this is how it comes off to them because they are doing bad things. I don't know. Are you getting addicted to things such as habits, people, or hampering your daily happiness? It says, message, no problem is unsurmountable. Well, maybe this is it. They're seeing you as being mad, but the spirits are saying, approach your situation with a new sense of understanding. Anger is an ally and an instrument if you change if you use it wisely. Yeah, there's something, anger is like, yeah, right, I am. So anger is like a way for our nervous system to kind of tell us that something is uncomfortable and something is incorrect. Now, sometimes we get angry just when we don't get our way, which is like, okay, well, you're just being like a child. But other times we get angry because some people are doing some fuck shit. It says it's time to take action. So maybe they see you as this way, someone that's taking action in their life. So what's next? What do you bring to this relationship? That's why I laughed, because this wealth, Kuberi's wealth, this is good karma. That's why I said, oh, look, it's me. Look at my good wealth. Not just physical wealth. It could be money, but I think it's more about just your good karma that you're bringing to it. So what you bring to this relationship is Kubera's wealth. Kubera was the chief of all evil spirits who was elevated to the status of a god. He became a treasurer and a moneylender. He became the wealth of God himself. He's also the god of beings with many alternate realms. Whoa. Kubera is a bestower of wealth. He's often depicted as a pot-bellied man with a pale complexion wearing many ornaments. He commands respect and servitude. Questions to ask yourself. Are your beliefs about money and not having it as much as you desire? I don't know. Do they see you as being... Oh, I'm so sorry. Exactly. Oh my God, Vanessa, that's a fucking understatement, girl. Yeah, I'm the problem when I speak up of the truth. Listen, that's the story of every light worker, black sheep's life, right? Okay, so this person says, what are your beliefs about rich people? Are you afraid of being rich? Are you afraid of being poor? It says, when you feel the impulse to resent someone for being rich. Question it. Discipline and consistency, married to vision, desire give birth to wealth in your life. With the right effort, money will come pouring in. Sometimes wealth comes not in the form of money, but in the form of joy, love, good health, loved ones, and comforts. That's what I'm saying. So you bring this sense of joy and warmth. And so maybe, I mean, if they're seeing this way, I don't know if they think that you might be a little shallow or materialistic. Ooh, I like that. Okay. All right. I love your questions, Robert. Let me finish this up. I'm almost done. So this is basically saying they might see you because it says, what do you bring to this relationship? I don't know if you are materialistic or they see you that way, or if this is just about you and your good positive energy. Maybe you don't have money, but you have a very powerful heart and mind. So you are the jewel, but for some reason they think you're mad. Okay. I think you could be both of these. It's called a wrathful deity. What is positive about me? Oh, your integrity. That's why I laughed again, because I'm like, oh, this is probably how they see me. This is who I really am, and this is what I bring. Integrity. Integrity, not just the name of a weed strand on South Park. Some of us actually have it. I know, it's rare. Some of us have been having it our whole life, speaking out against evils, calling out creepy fucking uncles. I've been doing this this life has not been easy because I was charged in this life to do the right thing, because in my last life I didn't do the right thing and I suffered the entire time. I felt sorry for myself. I hated myself. I was trapped, but not this time. This time we're doing it right, kids. So this is what you bring. Positive. This is what's positive. You got integrity. Integrity. You cannot be swayed. Those three hounds, those the three horrors of samsara, those three Aquarius horrors of samsara would not sway you from your integrity. You got integrity. So this is a story brought to you as integrity. Like, basically it's a story similar to when Buddha was sitting in meditation and the Devi Putra Mara was trying to get him off his path, and he's like, fuck no. How far would you go to prove your integrity? Why is your integrity important to you? Are you proud of the person that you are? Learn to give credit to all those who have helped you with your success. Absolutely. I wasn't born this way. My spiritual guide and my Sangha helped me learn how not to be a shit bag. Okay, integrity is one of the rare things that we take with us and beyond. Yeah, we're more than one. We're both grace and rage, right? That's like samsara. So finally, wrapping this up. This is what we've never seen this card here. So what do you need to do to improve this relationship? Pray. Sati's Savaratri's will. You need to pray. No, it's her wit. So it says, Savitri was so pure and lovely that her father couldn't find a man good enough for her. Oh, look, that's me again. Therefore, she asked to find a suitable partner for herself. He's like, okay, man, I've tried to give you that, and nothing's good enough here because you're too precious. When Savitri chose Satyavana, she learned that he was destined to die a year after they got married. Oh, great. But they were in love, and so they got married. A year later, Satyavana died while cutting wood in the forest. That's sad. Savitri was also present when the god of death, Yama, came. Faithfully, Savitri followed Yama. Ooh, so she went to the death with him. She was like, I'm going to follow you into the dark. Aw, that's Death Cab for Cutie song, I'll follow you into the dark. That's like a saddest fucking song ever. And so then Yama said, okay, you're very dedicated to this man. What do you want? But you can't ask for him to come back to life. So this is what Savitri did. She's fucking smart. She asked for the eyesight for her blind father-in-law, 100 sons for her father, and 100 children for herself in Satyavana. Impressed by her use of wit, Yama granted all her boons, which Satyavana was sent back from dead to life. Wow. So the question to ask yourself, do you believe you have strong willpower? How can you best use it for your highest good? Do you feel you can commit with confidence? Do you challenge yourself every day? Message, love your dear ones the most when it looks like they deserve it the least. Aww. So maybe you just need to love this person a little more and pray for them. Consistency and resilience are the keys to your success, and go out and seek your love. It awaits with open arms. And that's the message we had earlier, that our love is waiting for us, that we just had to choose the right path. So maybe this is it. So I'm going to wrap that up here because that was a pretty inclusive reading. They think you're angry. I don't know if you are, collective, but they also see you as a treasury of good wealth and karma. Yeah, you have integrity and wit. Well, it sounds like you're a fucking catch. But on the other hand, you're seeing them as needing some professional help. If you might need some professional help, kids. All right, so now we're going to move on to Robert. Okay, Robert. I haven't even looked at your questions yet. So I'm going to get these love decks out of the way here. And I'm going to tap into your energy. So, God broke my heart. Oh my God. So I'm going to find out about Cora. Wait, at the D. That's a lot of questions. Baby, you got, every time there's a question mark, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 questions. Oh my God. It's 8 because we have the 8. Okay, I got to break this down in a way that's going to make sense. All right, so give me a second. So the first thing I'm going to do is ask about your jobbing. We're going to find out about, wait, hold on. I'm going to find out about Cora, and then I'll use the, hold on. I'm getting a cramp in my leg. That's weird. In my left leg. Oh, okay. Hold on, Bubs. Okay. I just got a leg cramp. Wow, that's not good. Something's happening here. This is energies stuck in my left thigh, which is the feminine side. So let me get, I'm going to go get pellets. Does she act like Cora from Family Matters? Hold on just a second. Let me go get pellets for Satnin and I'll be right back. Let me figure this out. All right. Here it goes. Okay, Robert. Here we go. Oh, shit. Let me plug in my computer. Hold on. I'm running low on battery. Let me plug it in. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Moving on down the road. All right, Robert, you still here, Bubba? Okay, you got 7, 8 questions. I gotta figure this out. So let me meditate on that for a second. Okay. At Movement Company, 2 minutes quit. Her boss wants to meet with me on Monday. Ooh. All right. KTT. Okay, see, is KTT who the interview is? And what does, oh boy. See, these are like full-on questions. So you have 3 full-on tarot reading questions, like, and within those questions you have questions. So it's like 37 for each of them. I'm going to try to figure out how to do this in a way that, because two of them are work related. So it's like I could do a full work related reading on that, but then the love is separate. So it's like a totally different energy, you know, like that's a very different energy, love and work. So although they can be related, let me, hold on, bub. Let me figure this shit out. How I'm going to do this. How I'm going to do that. Like that would be like $120 reading. Personally. Because I'd have to go and I'd have to start a new reading every time because you have a lot of questions. So let me figure this out. I'm going to start with the money and the work. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Because then, because it's like, yes, like your love questions are very specific and I can go into the work and do what you want, but it's just like, I don't want to shortchange you on, because if the Oracle may not be enough. So you're asking very specific questions. If I get into Lenormand, I don't know that it's going to, so why don't we do that? So let's do I'll start with the money and the work questions, so then I can separate that energy from everything else, and then we'll go on from there. How's that sound? Okay. All right. Oh, you want to start with Cora? Okay, no worries. Let's start with Cora. Okay, let me stage out the energy. We'll start with Cora. So let's go back here. So, oh, Cora. Why is this shit? Okay, I'm probably going to use... So I have two decks that I'm feeling. I could use the Africa deck, which is Heart of Africa, or I'm going to use the Love is Love deck. So which one sounds like I should use it? Should I use Heart of Africa, or should I use Love is Love? So you tell me. Because they're both really good love decks. So tell me about that. Right. Okay. Which of those two? Love is Love or Heart of Africa? Okay. I love that deck. It's one of my... Actually, I mean, clearly my ancestors are... Well, all of our ancestors are from fucking Africa, okay? Because that's the first mitochondrial DNA. So every one of us arrive from a black woman. But this is one of my favorite decks for myself. Because it's so beautiful. So I like to use this one for me just because of love. It's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite decks. It's beautiful. I didn't know that when I bought it at the time it had AI images. But because I paid like $75 for it, which is a lot. And I wouldn't have done that if I'd known it had AI. I thought they were just computer generated because there's a lot of artists who work on the computer. Anyways, moving on. My free question that was asked before his. Oh, I'm sorry, Tess. I didn't see you. Does she act like court? Where's your question, Tess? I don't see it, darling. I don't see a question from you, Tess. I don't see it. I only see... Oh, since this is long... Yeah, you can get a free question real quick. Do it now, because I'm getting ready to start Robert, and I'm tapping into his energy. I don't see it. Your question, I see, does she act like Cora from Family Matters? That's the only one I see. Can you drop it real quick? Robert, do you mind if I ask her a question? I'll just meditate on this. I'm going to meditate on Cora for a second. So how this works is I have a very strong connection with my spiritual guides. I tap in every day. I meditate before I do every reading, and they tap into your guides. So here we go. Oh, will Arnold miss you? Arnold. Sorry, I did see that question, and I don't know what happened to me. About Arnold. I didn't even say his name right. Sorry, Tessa. I got wrapped up in something. All right, here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Arnold and Tessa. Tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Will Arnold miss Tessa? Arnold. Hey, Arnold. So how this works is all my cards are in the upright, okay? If it comes out in reverse, we know that it's the opposite. Yeah, probably not. I don't think he is going to miss you. Maybe for 1 second, since it kind of landed like that. So the answer I got is that. I don't know what happened, but I forget Arnold. Didn't look like he's going to miss you much. All right, so moving on. It's totally fine. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Robert. He wants to know about Cora. So let me go up to the Cora question. Cora broke his heart. Oh, no. Oh, God. Of course she'll get karma, babe. Don't even ask. Listen, I told you, the results of actions are definite. When we place a seed in our mind, we will have to experience that seed. Unless you have methods and a spiritual lineage that shows you how to remove that seed, okay, it's going to be ripened. You can't make karma and then it not ripen. Now, it may not happen within this lifetime. I can ask that, and most of the time it doesn't, because people don't have the pure enough mental continuum to experience the karma that they've planted in one lifetime, because they're... So that's why it takes lifetimes to experience karma, because we have so many seeds. Okay, here we go. So, Cora broke the heart and chose to marry another guy. Will their marriage last? How will she ever see karma? Okay, so I feel like that was all about Cora. All right, let's find out about Cora here. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Robert and Cora. Let's say you married somebody else. What's that kind of look like? So, oh boy. Okay, 2 of Cups. Oh boy, something unexpected. Well, it looks like something unexpected might happen. How long have they been married? Because I got the 2 of Cups in the Tower. So I don't know if she's a Scorpio. Ooh, the 10 of Cups. So something unexpected is going to happen here in their marriage. Wow, that's going to stress them the fuck out. Okay, is she a water sign? Is somebody a water sign? Because this is coming up. Might stress him the fuck out. Whoever her partner is that she married. because I do have the Nine of Wands and the King of Cups. I think something's going to happen here that's unexpected for them, and it's really going to stress him out. Or maybe it's this, whoever she married, because he's coming out a little sideways and there's a lot of stress. So yeah, the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, they're going to go on a break, it looks like. What else, Spirit? Yeah. A break from their new beginning. Wow. I don't know if it's financial. Learning. Ace of Pentacles learning about this. I don't know. I think he's going to find out something that's going to fuck him up a little. Or it's going to stress him out. It's like almost like he's going to find out, because I see here she is on a break. Learning about something. So maybe she's finding out something crooked about him. One of the two of them is finding out something crooked about somebody. It's either he's finding out something and that puts him a little stressed out, or she's finding out something because she's coming up upright and taking the break. So she might take a break because this guy has something shocking that's going to stress her out. Something shocking. Yeah, to move forward, to end something. Whoa. Yeah, for the Queen of Cups. And the Devil. Damn, this is rough. What'd she do? What'd she do? So here we have Capricorn energy and we have Cancer energy, which are opposites. Somebody's moving forward to end a tough cycle with someone or something that's been very toxic. Oh, maybe he's, oh my God, is she gay? Is she gay? Do they have an open relationship or something? We have two queens here. So I don't know if this is just different parts of herself, different parts of Cora, her sexuality, her magnetism, her more fiery Leo side, and this is like her softer, watery side. But in between that, we have the Devil. So I don't know if she married this person out of lust or love here. What's going on here, Robert? Oh, let's find out more. So the marriage doesn't look, oh Lord, that came out funny too. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles, something isn't working. Oh my God, with her, because there she is, there he is, there. So something is, maybe she thought he was the King of Cups, or maybe he's a water sign, and then she's realizing something else about him, and this is going to put her on a break, because she's learning something about him, and she wants to move forward to end a tough cycle, and manifest back the, I don't know, the passionate side of herself, because something isn't working with the Empress and the King of Pentacles. Whoa. Where you at, Robert? This is pretty full of tea. Something's full of tea. Generally speaking, I don't read about people who aren't here. But you are connected to her. So I don't know when you guys, I don't know the relationship. I don't know what kind of relationship you had. I don't know what. This is her married. Something else. Does he have another? Ooh, look at the way he's looking at the Empress. Does he have like a baby mama or something? Does he have someone from his past? Something she's finding out is going to stress her out, and it's going to put an end to something. At least take a break. Oh my God, he does. Okay, he does have a baby mama. Maybe that's it. Maybe she's going to find out some shit. Well, it's not looking good for her, darling. And maybe she has a hard time keeping her pants on or something. So maybe she has a hard time keeping her pants on. So maybe this is what she's finding out, that he's not, you know. This is the thing about the thing is, if we were just fucking honest, this shit wouldn't happen. Okay? If somebody wants to keep fucking their baby mama, they need to tell that to their new partner. Can we all just be polyamorous here or something? Can we be open? Can we just be honest? This lying, cheating, stealing shit, this is really bad karma. And this is how motherfuckers end up as cats and lower realm beings, because they don't tell the truth and they stick their ass out in the air all the time. So that's why being honest is the best policy, because otherwise we create really bad karma. So anyway, something's going to go down with them because she's going to find out something and it's not working. So it might be, because I see her here. What's her sign? Do you know? Yeah. Well, she already getting karma. Well, I feel like the marriage is not going to last. So let's see. What else? So what's going to happen? Well, we're going to find out. So this is what we have the read on that. I'm going to get one more here. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. It's almost like she's going to regret this investing with him. Oh, she's a Sagittarius. Well, this is it. Well, maybe this is his. Oh my goodness. Maybe she's going to find out that this dude is actually still in love with his baby mama, because we have the devil and we have the Queen of Wands, which I feel like is her. And then we have another feminine. So like I said, if she's not bisexual or something, that this is the truth of like there's something going on. And I think it's about him and this is not working. And then they're going to wonder where to invest. And at the bottom of the deck, we have death. Whoa. So you asked if it was going to last. I don't think so. Because then she's finding out something else. So the death card, you said, well, it lasts. No, death is about change and ending. Yeah, and being stuck in your head. Whoa. About the Queen of Swords and getting a divorce after being, yeah, this is not going to work out for them. So they got legally married, huh? Because I have the death, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords can be a divorced person. And then with the Five of Cups, yeah, this is not. So yes, whatever she avoided with you, she is not avoiding from this situation. I'm petty. Okay, great. Are you a Scorpio? What's going on? So let's see. Now I'm going to find out about because I said you paid for the Lenormand. Okay. So yeah, something's going to change. And she is going to be, I think, filing for a divorce or wondering if she could regrets it. Okay. So she might find out that he's still in love with his baby mama and then that's not working, or that for some reason something isn't working out because of this other situation. And maybe she's just finding that out, that he doesn't actually love her the way she loves him, because he came out as the King of Cups sideways. She came out as the King of Cups upright. Now, maybe these are the real true counterparts, him and his baby mama, and that's the devil between them. But regardless, the Three of Pentacles in reverse is not working. Why? Because somebody doesn't know where they want to. I feel like it's him. So she ended up, tying herself to somebody that already has a connection to someone else. And this is going to cause it to end because somebody can't get over this shit. So it's almost like she chose and then is now understanding that it was not equal give and take. So now I'm going to find out about let me go up here to the rest of it. You see, said she played games with me. Okay, let me get where's my Lenormand? Oh, I'm gonna take it out. Okay, you know what, I'll put it over here. Get Lenormand. Let's see about the karma. I mean, I already feel like this is karma. So whether it's from you or somebody else, she already created that karma. It's already karma. So she's finding out something that's painful for her and it's going to get her stuck in her head. And she's going to question, oh my God, this isn't working. Why did I do this? Like literally, that's what the cards are saying. And that it won't last. So, all right. Well, you didn't ask about that. I'll find out. Let me, hold on now. You got to slow down now. I was going to ask about the karma. I think she's going to lose her job. Well, you are petty. What are you, a Scorpio? What's going on? We got to try to keep it classy around here. Let me find out. So spiritual guide, what's up with Cora and her job situation? So that's what I'm going to use the Lenormand for, okay? Yeah, I did get excited. What is your, are you a Scorpio? Are you a Scorpio? What's up with Cora? Are you a Leo? What's your sign? Oh yeah, this is going to end. Whoa, that you just said that. Gemini, but super okay. Well, I think Gemini is pretty petty. I think you don't have to say that they're super petty. Gemini is petty. Their literal archetype is like the Five of Swords. That's one of their cards. Why? Because they will win at all cost. Gemini will win at all cost. They don't care who says what, as long as they win. That's why everybody doesn't like them. Okay. Yeah, somebody's not faithful. Okay, so something's going to end that she was faithful. This is because of some sneaking around. Was she stealing at work or some shit? I helped her get that job. Look at that. It's going to end. Yeah. And some news is coming in that someone has been a fox. So this is a card of being deceptive, of being foxy. Was she lying, cheating, stealing? So this is going to end something. So someone's going to find that out because this is about news coming in. Something's going to, so something's going to go down. Yeah. Oh my God. Twice I've got two ending cards. The Sith and the Whip are about ending. Yes, darling. Oh my God. Because someone was hoarding resources. So, oh, and she was a Sagittarius. That's like your perfect match. That's like power couple shit. Because you're a Gemini, she's just Sag. So yeah, something's happening. So she's going to lose her job. And maybe someone else is hoarding resources and they don't want to pay for her. Oh my God, twice. This is the third card. It says ending. Whoa. So yes. Okay, well, she gonna. So I have 3 ending cards here, and then I have somebody who is sneaky and news coming in, and somebody hoarding resources. So I don't know if she stole or what's going on, if maybe somebody just doesn't want her to be there because they're paying her too much. Whew. All right, so final. Damn you, Petty. I hope you... We don't get people like this on the channel, but I'm trying to be judgmental. Because you're creating your own karma with those thoughts and feelings. So, you know, I don't have to judge you. You're judging yourself. So now let's do the oracle on this. So just ask me one more thing. Oh, probably lazy. Yeah. So ask me one more thing about Cora. Just one more, because I'm doing an oracle and that's it. So you need to ask me, because we know she's getting her karma. Her marriage isn't working and now she's losing her job. So I don't know how much more she could get for this woman, but... And she doesn't want to go in. So tell me, what other oracle do you want? Do you want me to ask something else before I move on to the work? What you want, darling? Because now you have your oracles coming. Oh, okay. Yeah, give me the tea. Okay, that's good. I like this question that you're asking better. All right, let's do this. So if Cora could think about her... So this is a love messages. Basically, these are messages that I use when someone's in no contact, right? So sometimes I dedicate certain decks to certain energies, even though they can be used for everything. But let's see what she would say if she deep thinks about you. So spiritual guides, angels, and answers to Cora. In regard to Rob, how does she feel deep down inside? What would she say to him if she could say something? You deserve the best. Okay, so I feel like maybe she knew she was shit. Okay, well, I think she's still attracted to you. So I don't feel, it almost feels like she ruined the relationship with you because she knew you were too good or something. Spirit, what else? Okay, so she used to trust you. I knew it all along. I don't know how, but you got my heart. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so this sounds like a pretty intense connection. I don't know what she knew all along. I don't know how, but you got my heart. So I almost feel like she sabotaged the relationship with you because of her low self-esteem issues. But she did trust you. And you do have her heart. So that's what I have. So yeah, she thinks about you. But I feel like she doesn't want to deal with it. Almost like she's the avoidant here, right? So it's not always men who are the avoidants. Gender doesn't have a... Trauma doesn't have a gender. I think our society has taught boys to be avoidant, but you can easily get this in any gender. I mean, Sagittarius is a masculine side. You know, maybe that's it. Maybe her low self-esteem and she just couldn't love you. So she married someone else who didn't really love her and now is not doing well. So that's what I have about Cora. So I want to sage the fuck out of here because I'm tired of hearing about this lady. I'm going to sage the fuck out of this. So that's question 1. I did a good job there. Okay. Yay, Selena. All right. So now I'm going to clean this up and sage it out because this is a mess. You're right. This is a mess. Oh, wait. Connected? Are you doing okay, people? Right. Okay, great. So... Now, are you there, Charles? Or sorry, Robert? Okay, great. All right, so have you paid me for the other one yet? Your work one? So then I can get into that. Because I want her energy out of here. She's a mess. You're right. She is a mess. You are correct. I don't want this energy on my table anymore. Okay, great. Whew. All right, let's get this lady out of here. Let's get this lady out of here. Big Mama don't want to hear her drama. She's a lot of drama. There's a lot going on here, kid. I highly suggest she get therapy. She needs to go to counseling because she's got some serious self-esteem issues. Listen, we all have self-esteem issues, okay? It's rough out here in samsara, but we can't just go around life harming other people and pretending it's okay, okay? Because it ain't. It's not okay. Now, it doesn't mean we don't make mistakes, and then we just learn from them. And be like, oh, okay, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I fucked my shit up. Alrighty. Whew, let's stage out this energy. Let me get my money deck. Money, 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 money. Money. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again, time tomorrow. Carry on, 'cause nothing really matters. I don't know why I'm singing that song. Goodbye, everybody. The time has come. Leave it all behind to face the truth. Mama, I don't know why I'm singing this song. Ooh. Yeah, let's put this out of here. Get all this weird karma, but not on my Burberry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm gonna open my window. Get this sage out here. Alrighty. Goodbye, everybody. Oh God, okay. Let me get into it, darling. Alrighty, so back to this jobs. You got several jobs. Of course you do, because Geminis always have more than one job. I feel like every Gemini I've ever met in my life mostly has had more than one job. Because they like to spend money, but they also like to do many things, and they never sleep. So I guess that's why they can have multiple jobs. Okay, here we go. Charles, Robert Charles. Let me go back to your long-ass questions. Whew, even this with the two companies. Let me think about it. Let me figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm going to get all these questions. My worker, how does my boss view you? Is there someone? When will she leave? Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Oh my God, a bird just fell. Here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. So first, what is your main job? Which one is it? So is it, I am very funny. I'm fucking hilarious. I'm probably the funniest person I know, one of them, because I don't know other people, but I do like to laugh at other people on TV. But I am hilarious. I was not only, this is what happens when you're the only child for the first, I was an only child for the first nearly 7 years of my life. So what do only children do? They have to occupy themselves. I used to make songs and tell little jokes. All right, let's get, which is your main job? Is it movement or is it D, the one that starts with a D? Which one is like the main one? Please don't tell me you work 2 full-time jobs because I don't even know how you do that. Okay. So which is the main one? The one company I work for, and here's another company. So do you just both do them part-time? I want to know because I'm doing a main reading and I want to get that energy in and ask about that one. DF is the main. Okay. I'm going to ask about the first one. Whatever you said. So that's what we're going to have as the main. So let me go back up here because again, I'm going to copy your question because I'm scrolling back up. This is annoying. All right. So goodbye, everybody. The time has come. Face the truth. Okay, so I'm copying this because I'm tired of scrolling back up. Mama. Ooh. Alrighty. We'll reach the goals. Okay. But same for Phil. Okay, they're about the same, both full-time jobs. Yerk. What's wrong with this? Why won't this go right? All right. Finally, okay, will we meet goals? So first I'm gonna ask about this. Money goals. All right, here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Robert. Tell us the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. He's asking about his job at DHS. Please keep my opinion and misinterpretation out of it and tell us only what he wants to know. Let's go. Okay, so let's find out about how Andrew views you first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a couple of mini readings. How does Andrew view Robert? All right, look at that. Bam. This is how he views you. Okay. Tired of the work? So I don't know if he sees you as tired of working together and wanting to end something. Interesting. Yeah, and taking a rest. Wow. Does he think you're going to quit? Does he think you need a break? What is the deal? Does he think you're tired of your job and that you want to quit? He might think that you're tired of working there. That's what I'm seeing. Because 9 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles in the world is like basically you're tired of doing something and you want it to quit. So I'm going to go a little deeper. How does Andrew view him? I think he thinks you're going to leave and go out on your own to be an entrepreneur. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. See how you're looking away here? I think he thinks you're going to go, bro. So Andrew thinks you're going to go. So that's how he thinks. So there's someone named Ashnu at the same company. When will she leave? Well, I don't know when. Okay. So tarot is very hard to do. So when I do when questions, that's almost impossible. Why? Because number one, nothing is set in stone. Everything in the world is being moved at a certain time. Right. So it's like when she leaves is going to be up to like her. I can't tap in. She's not here. I can't tap into her energy there, but I will see. And I didn't assign anything to this. So maybe I should do the oracle for that because I do have a divine timing oracle. I don't like someone hired to work with me. He used to love me. Maybe that's it. Maybe this is it. He sees that you're fucking tired of it. And he's wondering if you're going to go out on your own. So I think he knows what you've been through. And he's like, okay, well, Robert might just leave and go start a business by himself. Or, leave that company anyways. All right. There's someone named Eshu at the same company. Okay. I'm going to see how they view her. Okay. And then I'm going to get that oracle on it. Is this the person you said that you don't like? So is Ashu. Let me. Okay, thank you. Oh my God, I didn't even see what you said, but I immediately heard it in my head. So I didn't even turn around to look at my computer. Oh, she's stupid. Oh God. Well, Gemini thinks everybody's stupid. So anyways, but you're going to get to calmer waters. So yeah. Okay, here we go. So let me ask spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. How do people view Anshu? Yeah, exactly. Will that cause him to pay me more to keep? Let's see. Let me see. I'm going to just do yes and no on that one. So since Andrew thinks that Robert wants to leave because of Ashnu, does that mean that he'll pay him more to keep him? Does that mean he'll pay him more to keep him? Does that mean that he'll pay him more to keep him? Does that mean he'll pay more to keep him? So oh, yes, that means that because it landed in reverse. So yes, him thinking that you are going to leave is going to give him. Now, I don't know if you guys have talked about that. And if you've talked, probably what I'm hearing is it wouldn't be down to the last wire. He's not just going to offer you a raise is what I'm hearing. But if he thinks you're really going to leave, and if you guys talk about it, then yeah, he'll ask you to stay. Hey, how's it going? Renew Barnon, whatever you're saying. Benarzi. Okay, here we go. So spiritual guide, how do people see Anshu? I don't even know how to say that. How do people view Anshu? How do people view Anshu at work? How do people view Anshu? Okay. As independent. People seem to like her. How do people view Anshu? Well, she's liked. Seems like she can work well on her own. Oh my gosh. I think they view her in a very positive way. Yeah. Okay. So people like her. Sorry to tell you. And maybe that's why he's willing to pay you more money because they already see her as an asset. They see her as independent, well-liked, and asset to the company and that she does the work. Unshoe. I know you hate her, but that doesn't, no one else does. So sorry, dude. I don't make up the rules. I just work here. You ask how people viewed her. They see her as independent, well-liked, and bringing money to the company. And they see her as giving what she puts in. Yeah, and learning how to do something. Wow, they see her in a very positive way. What do I do? I think she's going to quit. Well, she may move on to somewhere else. It depends on how bad it is. Let me see. Okay, so now I'm going to ask the fine. So no more about Anshu, okay? I don't want to be tapping into too many people's energy that aren't here, all right? That's not really the best use of tarot. So I'll give you a little leeway. But I'm mainly here to answer questions about you, right? And if you don't like her, just leave. Because other people like her. But let me see if she's going to quit. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Anshu. Anshu. Will she leaving? Is she going to quit? Is Anshu going to quit? When will she quit? Let's see what this is the oracle part of it now. And so then I'm going to do Lenormand on it. It's coming for you in October. Okay, so I think if she quits, it's not going to be for a while. I don't know what the fucking means. Maybe a raise? It's coming for you. Maybe she's coming for you, girl. I don't know. Because it says she's not going to quit for a while. So I don't know if you can hold out that long. I don't know if you're looking for her position. I don't know what's going on here, buddy. It's not that simple. I make a lot of money. Well, then that's what I'm saying. Maybe if you just talk to your boss and be like, hey, man, this is uncomfortable. I'm not getting, I know you guys. So maybe that's where you're going to get your money at, right? To be like, hey, I'm stressed out. This money is good, but I'm having a hard time working with this person. Can she work in another department? There's always a way to work something out, right? Because other people see her as valuable. And if you are valuable to the company and he's willing to pay you more, then maybe you can change departments. Anyways, you're smart. You can figure this out. But it looks like she's not going anywhere. Oh, see. Oh, shit. That's a rough one. Oh, no. She's the operations officer. That's fucking hard. Okay, so you have a clash of the titans. That's what's her sign. Okay, well, I just got the October, so I was correct. Maybe next month. Maybe next year. All right. Well, then if you like it, just stay there. Either talk to your boss about it, Andrew, who, he knows you're tired of something and he doesn't want to lose you. He's willing to pay more. So she may not like it either. Yeah. Gone by fall. I see October was what I got. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the other one. I gotta go all the way back here again. Let me rewind. Okay, we'll go back to this. So, movement. Gravy. It's all the way up here. Let me get back up here. Walking backwards. Okay. Okay, movement. Company number 2. So let me copy this. All right, copy. Paste. All right, I'm just putting that there because I need to see it. I have energy. Listen, due to capitalism and the prison that we've all created here, money magically gives me energy. Why? Because that's how I eat and pay for my bunnies. So, yeah. Girl, I'm a working girl. Your mama never worked. I work 7 days a week. In fact, it's only when I'm working and I'm not making money that I have to stop. Like the other day, was it last Tuesday, I went to something and I didn't make any money hardly. And it was like, okay, this is your break. So I just sat there for hours. I work all the time. Okay, so at movement, I could just quit. Her boss, my boss's boss wants to meet with me on Monday to talk. Ooh, what do I need to be prepared for? Okay. So what do we need to be prepared for at this next situation? So I'm cleaning this up here because we're getting this energy out. Now we're going to go to movement. We're going to go to movement energy. So I'm going to tap out the cards again. Let's see what we have. I'm going to put this away because you already got one oracle. So the only other thing I'm going to use is Lenormand. All right. No problem, honey. Okay, here we go. So let me do some more saging. So let's get the other one out. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Let's get movement in this job. Give me the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Keep my ego and misinterpretation out of it. Let's just see what exactly Robert needs to know. Okay, here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Robert. Let's talk about movement. Coming number 2. The boss just quit. Now the boss's boss wants to talk. What does this talk about? So tell us about the talk on Monday. What's going on here? Let me flip over. What's going on Monday? What's this talk about? What's it talk about? What's it talk about? What's it talk about? Oh, they don't want to tell me what the talk is about. Come on now. Ooh, they don't want to talk. Girl. What is the talk about? Okay, finally. Your loyalty. Okay, what about his loyalty? Are you loyal? Do you not love this? Oh my goodness. There's a truth about someone being deceptive that you didn't. Grr. This is what the meeting's about. This is what the meeting's about. Did you know somebody wasn't loyal? Did they think that you're loyal? Somebody's loyalty's in question here. Because look at this. The King of Cups. That might have been your old boss. Was he a dude? Somebody here was hiding a truth about deception and something was being hidden. That's why they left. Yep. Now they want to explore something else. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that, yeah, a woman. Okay. So somebody here wasn't loyal. Or maybe that your boss's boss wasn't loyal to them. And that's why they left. And there was deception that you didn't know about. Something else was going on behind the scenes. So I don't think they're going to tell you exactly what it is. But because they're coming up as the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this male person was hiding something about this female person. I feel like this is your boss. And that's why your boss ran away. I hope it ain't about love and romance. A lot of cups here. So that's what the meaning is about. Something you don't know when it comes to somebody's loyalty. And something that was hidden from probably everybody. Okay? So that's what that is. Now I'm going to ask what they think about you. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. How does KTT think about Robert? What does KTT think about what the future? Okay. What do they think about Robert? What do they think about Robert? What do they think about Robert? What does KTT think? Again, why is everybody viewing you like this? Bro, you need to meditate or something. Motherfuckers seeing you as tired and worn out. Both of your jobs are seeing you as the 9 of Wands. This is the first thing I got in the last one too. So they're seeing you, and then we got the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like they're tired of, I feel like there's, maybe that's a part of this. Maybe they see that you're not making the money that you want, okay? And that you're going to get sick of it. So maybe they're going to question your loyalty and the strategy. Yeah, but the King of Cups in reverse is someone who hides their emotions. So I wouldn't expect that you're going to know how this person actually feels because something is hidden here. Yeah, so what do they think? Yeah, oh, wow. This could be you. Heartbreak for you. I don't know. You might lose this job. Something heartbreaking. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. Oh, boy. Holy Macintosh. This may not go well, dear one. Do they think you've been stealing or lying, cheating, stealing? What's going on here? Now I'm going to ask about your future with that. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Robert. What's the future at movement? This doesn't look good. The other one looked way better. The other one looked like you had some wiggle room even though you don't like your coworker. This looks like either you're going to lose your job or they're going to talk to you about the money situation. And it's going to be heartbreaking. I don't know if they want to pay you less or they something here, because you got the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, betrayal, burden. I feel like this is you. And then I asked how they saw you. They saw you as either not making enough here, and maybe that's it. I don't know. Is it a sales job? Because sometimes sales jobs have, you know, you've got shit to do, you know. And maybe your boss was protecting you somehow and being, I don't know if they were manipulating the numbers. Because again, this is the devil at the bottom of the deck. And I said, how's this meeting going to go? And a cycle's going to end and you're going to move forward. So I feel like maybe this job is either in jeopardy, or you're going to find out something about the money that has been deceptive previously. So sometimes people will be lying about commissions too. They'll be saying one thing and doing another. You know, I had a sales job and it was like, oh, this is how it works. But the truth is, it wasn't like that at all. It would take months to get paid for the commissions. And that's only after everything went through. They would fire people before the commissions went through and then keep them for themselves. So it's really, really fucked up. But anyways, I'm going to ask now about your future at Movement. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors, what is the future for Charles at Movement? What's going to happen? Because this meeting looks pretty intense. Wow. Okay. I'm going to keep these over here because I don't know, but let's see what this says. Yeah, you're going to find out information. It's going to be unclear, but there will be hope about an ending. So maybe this is about the ending that she went through. So there could be something you don't know about your old boss leaving. Because I have something being unclear. So maybe you're going to find out the truth about why she left. And this is going to give you hope. They might want to give you a promotion. Let's find out. Yeah. Coming in, someone was childish. Oh my goodness. That you worked with. And again, I got the moon card. So something was definitely hidden. Yeah, someone was stealing. Ooh, hi, creativity. Please hit the like button and subscribe. So what I see here, my boss quit and they wanted me to take her role, but only if I want, I only want if I can work my schedule. They need experience, but it's hard to find people. Yeah, interesting. So maybe she was stealing, bro, and you don't know it, or something about deception. We've got more than one card about deception. I got the moon twice. Moon is something that's hidden. So then I was like, well, what is this? Your future? Well, they're going to find out if you want this position, and there's hope. Someone that wants attention has ended and ships coming in about information. So this, and then I have the bottom of the deck, we have the mice. So I feel like something went down. Either there was stealing or some shit where this is stealing. And we did get anyway, I got a sense of stealing back here. So I don't know if your boss was stealing or what. Rats out our CEO. Wow. Yeah, something went down, bro. And we got the devil energy. So I'll leave that there because, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe they were ratting out some shit and they had to let her go. So that's what I have there. So I feel like your future with them it looks like it's a little more toxic. It's going to have to really be up to you. So something went down that was not on the up and up. And I don't know if it was your old boss, but I don't know what to do. So, well, then you need to be aware that there's devil energy here. And there was deception, and that's why your boss lost her job. I don't know if she was the deceptive one or she was calling out deception, because I do have the truth. So she might have been calling out people, and maybe they just don't want that. And so they'd rather hide this, right? And end any news coming in about this workplace and keep it hidden. So there may be some serious deception that they're trying to hide, and they want you to be a part of that. So that's going to be up to you, kid. You're going to have to decide. I mean, working 2 jobs, that doesn't sound realistic. We're going to work 9 to 5 and 5 to fucking what, midnight or something, 1 in the morning. I mean, I know Geminis don't need to sleep, but they need very little sleep. They need very little sleep. So it seems like a very toxic situation at that workplace, whatever it is. It does not seem healthy. From 3 a.m. to midnight. Oh, God. The next day or the other way around? Oh, you work from 3 in the morning to midnight? And you get 3 hours of sleep? Oh, remotely, yeah. Well, that's different, isn't it? You shouldn't have to be in face-to-face with those dum-dums. Just kidding. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so it looks like you're going to find out about some fucking shit. And I don't know that you're going to get the whole truth, bro, but you're going to get some sort of truth. You're going to get some sort of truth. And I feel like you using your intuition, like you already know something's going on. You already know something. You already know something shady about this situation. And somebody's loyalty, right? So maybe you're right. Maybe she did rat out somebody and they didn't like that. I don't know that you, I don't think so, because I thought that at first, and maybe that's true, but then we had the hope. So how deep in were you with this? Because you're telling me that you think they were going to offer you a better position, but the cards were like, there's some sadness here and betrayal. So I don't know if you were involved in that in any way, shape, or form, and they just want to find out what you know. It could be like they just want to know what you know, because that's how some people be. What do you know? And they won't act until they find out. But when I asked about the future, I got almost conflicting cards. I would be prepared for anything, yes. I'm not saying you are getting fired. I'm not seeing that, but I don't know. There's something that's going to put pressure on you, and you're going to have to make a decision. And there's something about hiding information. So maybe they're going to test you. Maybe they're going to find out. Maybe they will fire you if they think you're going to do something that she did. Or maybe it's going to be more like, well, are you going to keep our secret? And if you are, then how about a raise? No, it's between my boss and her boss. Wait, the meeting? Okay. She wants to know what I know. Okay, I see what you're saying. So I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily hey, how's it going? D-man, Radman. All right, Robert, do you want any more readings? Seems like a lot of drama. Seems like a lot of Gemini drama. You're a true Gemini. What are your placements? You have strong Gemini placements, or are you just the sun? Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby. Okay, so it looks like it's just you. So, Robert, do you want any more readings, or are we done for today? Let me know. You let me know. Hi, Carol. How's it going? Hi, everybody. Okay, darling, let me know. Like I said, if you pay me, as long as I have energy, I'll keep reading. Oh, hi, creative. Everybody just hit the like button and subscribe. That's how you get your free yes or no. Oh, Carol left. Bye. She retracted her message. See ya. Is that a teapot? What is that? Looks like a Sith. A scythe. Got to be starting something. To high to get over. Too low to get under. Stuck in the middle. Let me know which way to go. What we're doing here, my dear. I don't know what my weird singing all is. Are we in Capricorn yet? Let's check the moon right now. Let's check the moon. It feels like a Capricorn moon. Yep, we're in Capricorn moon still. What a day to have Valentine's Day, Capricorn. Boy, they're romantic. Not. Right, we have Valentine's Day in under the sun sign of the least romantic of all the signs, which is Aquarius. So we'll be in Capricorn until about 2 a.m. And then we'll go into Aquarius. Wait, let me get the time zone right. You got to be starting something. Too high to get over. Too low to get under. Stuck in the middle. Okay, so we're in Capricorn until 1 a.m. And then it goes into the new moon of Aquarius. The new moon peaks on the 17th at 7 a.m. Okay. I don't see anything else. Those are, I'm set. Okay. Oh my God, look at you. You're such a Gemini with all those ladies there. Good Lord, you have two churches? You are seriously a serious Gemini. Are you all Gemini? Is there anything else? You got girlfriends, second churches, second jobs? Good Lord, son. Okay, so you're at 74, but I already got all that. So if you're going to ask more, I already did the full readings on those, sweetie. So you have to pay more. Too high to get over, too low to get under. Stuck in the middle. You got a lot going on. No wonder you don't sleep. You got churches, you got jobs, you got lists. There's no time to have any sleeping. There's no time to have any sleeping, yeah. So I already answered all your questions that you paid for so far. So if you want more questions, you got to pay more money. Money, honey. We straight now. I gave a lot of readings. All right, so unless you pay me, I'm probably going to log off now. Unless anyone has a yes or no that they really want answered, I can do that. Too high to get over, too low to get under, stuck in the middle. I hate to see Teal Swan's stupid face. I love all beings, and some of the fuckers got a dumb face. I didn't see your notes. Did you see my notes? What notes, darling? You can always come back and we could do those tomorrow too. I don't know your work schedule. Sounds like you're pretty busy. You work quite a lot. But that's all I have so far is just what you wrote up. Too high to get over, too low to get under, stuck in the middle. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Okay, does anyone else have anything? Otherwise, like I said, I'm just gonna log off and I'll be on again tomorrow. I'm gonna do the new moon readings early because I'm very busy Monday. So I can't do it Monday, and I don't want to wait until after the new moon because I'm gonna do my year of the horse readings on Tuesday. I'm very busy. I work a lot and I have a lot going on in my life as well. So she's a working girl. I just have one business, but there's lots of different parts to it. Which everyone said, don't do that. Be a niche part. No, fuck you. I'm not a niche. I'm not going to hide all of the excellence I have attained in this lifetime and my countless lifetimes. Like, I'm not going to, pretend I don't do all the things, because I do all the things. So that's why I don't like to niche it down. I'm a spiritual life coach, and that includes everything. I use my tarot readings in my life coaching. I use my astrology charts that I do. I use somatic healing if people get that. I use meditation. I use it all. I didn't go for countless lifetimes to get all this talent just to use one or two of them. Okay, so we all done then, Robert Deary? Do. Cause otherwise... Okay, you're back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. I just can't live without you. That's okay. Baby, come back. So yeah, let me know what's up. You already paid for what you got, and you got what you paid. You can blame it on me. If you want more questions, you got to pay more money. And if not, then we can do it tomorrow too. It's up to you. You can blame it on me. I was wrong. And I just can't live without you. Baby, come back. Oh, I know. Well, I like how we did it earlier where we're separating love and money, okay? Because they're different energies altogether. And then you asked about church life. So, I don't know how you have time to do all this stuff, but it's the packaging that me think. Right. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? So where's the other thing? Oh, you erased it, babe. So yeah, just to package it like that. So we could also do church separate. Like, okay, so like I said, that's the cool thing about using the $37 reading is we can just do love, right? Get the love lie. You got 3 or 4 options. And then I could do a little church with how we could do some oracle in the church. And then I don't know what else you asked about because you erased it. And then we'll do it with that. So we can do it that way. It'll just be kind of in separate little areas because the energy is different. Baby, come back. You blame it on me, how was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Baby, come back. Okay. Right. Well, you could just do a meeting on that. Yeah, I have issues. I think I have a week and a half of questions on the church. Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right, babe. Well, just let me know. Oh, you're a pastor and a CPA and you do all the things. Okay. So I've found you on that, and then there's another question. Is I only have link question on the church. Well, we could just do a mini on that. Yeah. Well, let me know what's the most to do it. Yeah, I'm here to work with whatever you want. So we could just do the tiny parts of those. If you just have a few, like maybe, like I'll make it like I did. Remember how I did it on that one? Is I was taking different parts of your question first. I asked like, okay, how did I think about you? What's the result? And what's this going to be? And I did like little mini readings. So I didn't charge you 17, 17, and 17, right? But I did like 3 little mini readings. I considered that a full reading. So we could do it like that. So just let me know. Or maybe we do that tomorrow, or we just pick up the one of the two because it's love. Did you get those ladies some Valentines? Baby, come back. Get him some cards or some flowers or some dick in a box. I don't know. Step 1. Got a hole in the box. Step 2. You put your dick in a box. 3. You give her a box. sorry. I'm a funny person. I like to make jokes. That's why Cancer is exalted in Jupiter, because Jupiter is the planet of luck, good fortune, and joviality. Juno is his wife, and Cancer has all of those things. Like when we're in our highest vibe, everyone says we're crybabies. Well, we're more sensitive than they are. So sometimes Cancers cry because they just can't get the words through, or because they don't want to punch you in the face. But we're actually jovial, jolly motherfuckers. Baby, come back. The goofiest of us, anyways. Sometimes we can be very serious. Okay, yeah, for yes or no. Hey, how's it going, Jones? I just read the last part. Is Aliyah Naya? I don't know. Yes, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll do a free yes and no while we're waiting for Robert to see what he wants to find out. So hit the like button and subscribe. When those two go up, let me know. I'll see that because I have the maybe come back. And I just can't live without you. Yeah, do that then. Robert, whatever you think, babes, and then I'll just try to make it work, okay? Yeah, he is the sweet girls. You're a sweet girl. I mean, if you want to get a reading, everybody, Vanessa, I'll do you next. Whoever gets their money first. Baby, come back. Ooh, you can have it all for me. Yeah, whoever has a reading, I'm here for you. I love you guys all. We're all equal. The psychic is here. So, Vanessa, I'm sure if you whatever, then you could. And Rob will take a break. So, Jones, I don't know if you're still here, but yes or no is free. I still have some energy for that. Okay, great. Tessa, we'll go down and down. Come on down. Come on down to the Price is Right. So, yeah, go ahead and pay me. Go ahead and pay me. Listen, if I had my way, if it was Selena's world, which it will be soon, we wouldn't have cropalism. We would all just take care of each other, and so your high priestesses and seers wouldn't need money because we would have the love and food that we needed, and also use of a hot tub, because I feel like that's what I want in my life is a hot tub. I'm not very fucking greedy, and I'm definitely not very materialistic, but damn, I do love hot tubs. Okay, I don't ask for much in life. Hot tub. I just want a guitar-shaped pool, no big deal. And then the head of the guitar would be the hot tub. I call that the head where the keys are. Just a guitar-shaped pool, no big deal, guys. Other than that, no other worldly desires. I hope one day to have. Okay, that's good. That's awesome. All right, that makes sense, Robert. Tessa first, then you. Okay, so have you guys paid me, Vanessa and Tessa? Who's paid me? If you pay me, sweeties, that's how this works. Because I'm a fair person. Robert can take a tiny break. I'm gonna go check the payment because that's how we roll. Yeah, well, people want to know, That's what I'm here for. As long as it's not too scandalous. There's certain things I don't do on YouTube. I don't answer questions about babies that haven't been born. I don't answer questions about dead people. This is too taxing, and I won't do it on TV. I will do it, but it will cost more money, and it will be just a private reading between me and those people. So I want to help people, I like people. Honestly, I work all the time, but I like my job. I'd rather work for you and myself than on some other motherfucker making them rich. Okay. So moving on. All right, Robert paid, yes. Okay. So I don't have any other payments from Tessa or Vanessa, do I? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do Robert then. Okay, Robert, and Tessa and Vanessa, I'll still be here. Okay. What you want to do first? Relationship, finance, or church? What you want first, Robert? Relationships, finance, or church? Because you asked those three ladies, so we could assign them a card. So I have a clever way of doing certain readings. So you asked about three women, so we could represent them. Oh yeah, people always do that. People ask about babies a lot. Yes, they do. They ask me about when they're going to have a baby or when they're going to get pregnant. And I'm like, listen, we're not playing on TV land with people that are in the fucking bardo. I have a very strong spiritual practice, and I have a lot of integrity. I'm a Buddhist Mahasiddha Vajra practitioner, Vajrayana practitioner. So we have to be careful because Buddhist magicians are the most powerful of all the magicians. And if we don't keep our integrity, we'll lose our powers. And I ain't fucking with that. So it took me lifetimes to develop this mind. I'm sure not going to lose it because somebody wants to know about a baby that they haven't had yet. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, let's find out. Okay, so Tessa, how did you pay me, sweetie? Which platform did you use? And Robert, are you in like a big hurry? So can I do Tessa first? But if you want to go first, since you paid first, I'll do you first, right? Like I'm not fucking, like I'm very sweet. Like I'm really easygoing. All right, so you're gonna ask about church. So I'm gonna pull out my church stuff. Hold on. Let me see. Hold up. Hold on. I'm actually playing out this one. Sure, no hurry. Okay, great. Okay, I'm gonna do you first, Tessa, because Robert said okay. All right, Tessa, why don't you ask your question, babe, and I'm doing you first. Thank Robert because he let you go first, which is really nice. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert. So now Tessa. So Tessa, why don't you drop your question, honey? Oh, Ken Tessa, what a beautiful name. Oh, sorry. Oh, his hidden feelings. Okay, I see it, darling. Let me do that. Do that. Okay. I'm full of funny songs. Well, when I channel and stuff, the music. So music is my number one magic. It's the first magic I ever used when I was a little girl and demons came into my room. I started singing at them. Can you believe this? And for some reason, my intuition kicked in for my past lives, and I started to sing, and the demons went away. They were terrified of the sound of my voice. So that's my number one magic. And I'm a musician. I started playing guitar when I was 18. I took lessons both in jazz, classical music, and drum lessons, and I play 4 instruments, and I used to tour and be in bands. So for me, when I turn on the psychic wavelength, I catch all the radio stations and I catch everything people are listening to that I'm talking to. Sometimes I catch music and songs when people are just passing through the stream. Anyways, do that. Okay, so let's do this one then. What are Arnold's feelings? Who is this fucking Arnold? All right, let's use the love is love. So we have a specific questions on church. Okay, Robert, we'll drop those questions, babe. And then I'm going to get that because the more specific y'all are, the easier it is to read this stuff, right? Like I'm psychic and intuitive, but sometimes if I have no context, it's more difficult. If I have zero context, which is, fine. I'll get the answer out, but it'll take me longer. And it'll be more energy I have to waste because yeah. GMZ. Ooh. Hold on. All right, Tessa. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Tessa. We're here to get a message about Arnold and how he feels about her. Let's find out. How does Arnold feel about Tessa? Tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. To keep my misinterpretation or ego out of it, anything that might misread these cards. We just want to know. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Tessa. He was disappointed. You left out. Let's find out. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Tessa. What are Arnold's feelings? Why was he disappointed? Oh boy, Tessa. He feels like there's some illusions and deception here. Babe, you got 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Did you lie to him or tell him a half-truth or some shit? Because, oh my God, he's so sad about it. This is about how he feels about you. Oh my God. What did you do to this man? He's hiding his feelings. Okay. Wow. And this is the truth. All right. I asked him about how he felt about you. He's disappointed in something. And there was no new beginning, or when you guys had this new passionate beginning, he was hiding his feelings in illumination. And it seems like he feels like you either deceived him. Yeah. Wow, we have Leo, we have Gemini. We have waiting something to come in, something about not being equal. So I don't know if you started this as like a friends with benefits situation or what, but it's almost like he feels like you deceived him somehow. Well, something's here. So I asked, how does he feel about Tessa? You got more than a mini reading, by the way. But it looks like he was sitting a while. So I have Pisces energy, I have Scorpio energy, and I have Leo energy here. And I see that the new beginning and passion that you either had somehow he felt deceptive and disappointing. So I don't know if you gave him false expectations or vice versa, but he did hide his feelings and he feels like something was an illusion. So I don't know if it was lying necessarily. I believe that you didn't lie to him. Like, why would you lie to me about lying to him? But I do see that there is something that he mulled on for a while. So Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, and a new beginning and passion that just didn't take off. And it's like, why? Because there's some deception. Or maybe he was deceptive. Maybe that's it. He was deceptive and he knew he was deceptive. And instead of going on with it, oh my God, this sounds crazy. Sounds like a twin flame story. I feel like this happened to me in my last twin flame journey. You're deceptive. No, you're deceptive. No, you're deceptive. And then it ended up like this. Because it was like, well, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to sit here and think about who was deceptive first. Like, we're not doing this. That's what I came to the conclusion that he was slow. He just wanted to know. He just thought what he wanted to think and feel how he wanted to feel. Hi, baby. Oh, Satnin's eating demons big time. Baby, are you okay? Jesus. Satnin gets really weird here because she's the Dharmapala of the channel. And sometimes I look over and weird things are happening. So she's sleeping right now. And she's eating something in her sleep because her mouth is twitching and her head is shaking. It's like she gets possessed on YouTube and she only does it when we're in this. So I always know she's really eating demons. So whoever's sending me evil eye or trying to obstruct my psychic power, she's literally eating through it. Wow. That's how you know you're a real deal when you have a motherfucking Dharmapala mount that you didn't even ask for, that just arose and found you. Because she picked me out when I went to the animal shelter. She came up to me and put her hands on me, and she was only 6 months old. And I never had anybody, any animal do that in my life, much less a rabbit. She just licked her tongue. Okay. All right, we're moving on. Keep up, dude. Right. So anywho, well, maybe this is now the situation. Whew. All right, I'm going to move on to Robert because I feel like he's been hiding his feelings for sure. Yeah, so I don't know if this is a twin flame situation or what, where y'all are just projecting back and forth and you guys both think you're deceptive and creating illusions. It kind of seems like it, I'm gonna be honest. Kind of sounds pretty twin flamey. Sounds twin flamey. You're welcome. Give him a while. If you just told him how you felt, give him a couple of days to figure his shit out, right? Like, he clearly doesn't know what's going on. Because you're saying one thing and he's saying, the cards are saying another. So he's viewing you as being deceptive and you're viewing him as being, anyways, that's like I said, we get these weird twin flame dramas and then it's like, okay, I don't even know where this, okay, so now back to Robert. You're welcome. Robert. Are you here, babes? Alrighty. Oh, that's where the sneaky, oh yeah, okay, so yeah, good luck there, bub. It's hard to work with somebody, isn't it? Well, not anymore, I just quit. Okay, well then there you go, now you can date. All right, will I pastor another church one day? Does the combination change? Okay. All right, Robert, let me meditate for a second. I'm going to use this one, the Tarot of the Divine, since this is about divinity in your church. Free and ready to mingle. Well, if you have feelings for him, why don't you figure that out first? Well, they take it from me. If you're just trying to move on, but you have some feelings for someone else, it's gonna fuck you up. Fuck them up, fuck you up, fuck everybody up. Not that you have to be totally over someone to move on, but just make sure you're not like holding on to something that you're not really ready to let go. Okay, Robert, you here, Bubba? Robert, I'm going to answer your questions, dear one. I'm using the Tarot of the Divine since we're asking about churchy church. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Baby, come back. life is wrong, and I just can't leave. Robert, where you go? Yeah, come on down, Mr. Robert. Where you at? Bobbert. He probably done working on his job. He probably on the phone with one of his 5 girlfriends. He's such a Gemini. 2 jobs, 2 ministerings, 4 ladies, and an ex he's still thinking about. This man is Gemini through and through. He must have strong Mercury placements. Baby, come back. I just learned that Aquarius Mercury is exalted. I would think it would be Gemini Mercury, but Robert, baby doll. I'm going to answer your questions whether or not you're here, okay? So back to this. Ooh. Baby, come back. Where did he go? Robert, where'd you go? All right, I have to write that. Where'd you go, Robert? Robert. All right, Bubba, I'm doing it. I don't care if you're here. I'm gonna leave the video up for several weeks so you can watch it whether or not you're here, because that's how it goes. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Robert. Please tell us the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Here we are. Will Robert pastor another church for one day? Will he pastor another church for one day? Will he pastor another church? Okay, wow, we got 1 card. Yeah, I think so, because we got the 9 of Cups. Let's see how this goes. It makes you happy. Okay. This landed in reverse, though. Oh, this is landed in reverse, too. Okay. Something about something not being stable, Robert. Okay. I asked originally, are you going to pastor another church? I'm getting a no. For one day, though. I feel like one day, maybe. But it's not going to last, and you're on a break. So yes, I get that you will, but it's not going to be something that you're going to do often. So it says, basically, these 2 in reverse are telling me it's not going to be a stable situation. So I don't know what the other church is, but let me ask now about does the congregation at GMZ want you to pastor them one day? All right, well, does the congregation? Did you do something? Because I have a 4 of Swords, which is about you being on a break. It made you happy, but you took a break. So I feel like there's something here that, I don't know if you already did it, and that's why you're asking about GMC, Spiritual Guides, Influencers. Tell us about GMZ. Whoa. No. The Hermit and the Devil. And the Ace of Coins. Okay, being on your own. Yeah, 4 of Cups. I don't think so. And there you are, Gemini energy. With the church, I feel like you might do 1 session with them, but you're not going to stay. And then that was the first question. Will I pastor another church one day? Not right now, right? You're going to take a break. I almost feel like you'll be taking a break from something that does make you happy. And then the next one was, does the congregation at GMZ want me to pastor them? I gotta know. Because I got the Devil, the Hermit, an Ace of Coins, and then a 4 of Cups. That's no. Be on your own. They're not seeing you as something that aligns. I don't know why the Devil's here, but the Lovers is your card. Oh, there you are. I've been reading for you. Yeah. So for both of these, I read about the church already. So the first one I got, and you can rewind this, because I was like, well, he's not here, but I'm going to ask it anyways. So this was about the first part of that. So I'm giving you more than a mini, right? Because you're paying me. So anyways, I'm trying to be generous. So what I'm seeing is, if you do pastor at another church that you've been a break on, it's just going to be a one-time deal. And then the other GMC, I don't think that they do want you to pastor. So the answer I got on there is definitely no. You're going to be disappointed. It looks like you might be obsessed, or you really like this church. So you had 2 questions. Will I pastor another church one day? Nothing that will last. All right. So if you go do something, it's just going to be short-lived. Maybe you go there for once, like you're the special pastor for the day. The second question for the church was, does GMC want you to pastor them? No. Maybe you cost too much money. I don't know. Maybe they can't pay you. I don't know how churches work with paying people and pastoring. I don't know. I'm not in a church, but I do know one time my ex-in-laws, I went to their house and they said they were looking for a new pastor. I was like, oh, how much do they make? And they're like $70,000. And I think I spit my water out because here I was a Buddhist teacher making no money. Okay, so that's just how we roll in Buddhism, I guess. We don't actually take the money. We put the money back in the system. But it turns out in Christianity, they do get paid. Oh, well, I don't, babe. I mean, that's not what I get. I could be wrong, but we got the devil, the hermit, the ace of coins, and the fucking four of cups. I mean, they're not going to be a dick to you. So maybe you thought one thing, maybe they just changed their mind. But I get a no. I mean, I'm not going to lie about it. But I think you will be doing, why don't you, I don't know, did you go back? Did you like do something there and you were like a pastor there and then... Yeah, maybe they don't see you that way. That's all right. I mean, that's what we got. Again, it was pretty strong no. And I did see that if you do go pastor somewhere, it will just be temporary, not a long term. All right, what's the next question? What's the next question? You don't have to take it personally. Not everybody's for everything. You know, I know a lot of people that don't see me as their healer or, you know, I spent 18 years in a lineage that I dedicated my life to. I completed all of the training of my spiritual guide. I stayed on his study program, earning the same Geshe degree he did. Did everything I could, but because I lived a certain way or I looked a certain way, or actually it's because I would speak the truth, some of my teachers did never see me as being like someone that they would want to hold the lineage. Some of them still don't, and I know that I have greater realizations than they do. So that doesn't really matter. Like how other people see us is not really our business, right? And we're not for everybody. So my own lineage that I hold, that I, you know, should be the head of in the fucking temples, I don't like, and that's fine because I was like done with it. I was like, I can't do any more hypocrisy because y'all ain't even following Buddhist teaching. So Mama had to leave. I ain't doing this no more, boomers. Y'all done. We're done. Okay, that's for church. Okay, so what's the next one then? Hurry up, Robert. Drop it like it's hot. Hi, I can give you guidance if you pay me. I'm not doing any more free questions. I'm only doing paid readings now. So let me know, Robert, what your other two questions are, because I don't have them written down. Maybe come back. So we're only doing paid readings at this juncture because after I finish with Robert, if I don't have any more paid readings, I think that Vanessa might have left. I'm going to go work out and then get ready for my own Valentine's Day evening. The plans that I have that shall remain a mystery to all, especially the stalkers that watch my channel. Y'all ain't privileged. Y'all don't know. Y'all ain't worthy of me. We love you and we love you and get out of my business. So we're only doing paid readings for now. Okay, Robert, what's the next question, babes? We're putting the church deck away. When that's special. We had the church lady out. We got her back. Uh-oh, here goes my Burberry. It's going down. It's going down. The next place I live, I will get to wear this a lot. I'm excited. Because I've had this for a couple years and I don't get to wear it very often because it's never fucking cold enough to wear a wool scarf in Florida. Okay, Robert, where'd you go? Come on, Mama's getting hungry. She getting hungry. Okay, so you wanted a mini reading on... So Vanessa, okay, ladies second, finance third. I see it. Okay, ladies second. All right, so Robert, because you're not here, we're going to do the ladies next. I'm actually going to, for your ladies, I'm going to use the Egyptian Art Nouveau. We're just doing a mini. Are you going to ask a question or you just want me to see what comes out? Robert, my love. What have a ye gone? Hello. Robert, where are you? I can't wait forever, darling. What happened? What happened? So the next one was ladies. I wish I had you asked about several ladies. I feel like we need, what's wrong? Your phone. Okay, well, is it plugged in, darling? Here I am. Okay, so what you want to know about the ladies? Because you mentioned more than one. Do you know their sun signs? Like, do you know what they're, because I'm wondering, since it's a mini reading, who's going to come out? Maybe you'll know it just by, because sometimes, you know, I come out often. I come out almost all the time as the Queen of Pentacles, but I'm not actually an earth sign. I only have 2 earth placements, my moon and my Mars. But because I'm stable and giving and have a white rabbit, I come out often as the Queen of Pentacles, even though I'm not. Let's go one by one. Okay. Well, take it easy. It's only a mini reading. So put their names. Put their names, sweetie. There are 3. Okay. So you paid for just a mini, so I'm just going to get 1 card on each one. Okay. Or whatever comes out. Maybe 2 cards will come out. So say their name. That's all. I don't even want you to ask me no question. I'll read the card. You just say their name. All right. One by one. Let's do that. All right. Give me their name. Or whatever the question is. Just one, though, for each one. Kanisha. Okay. Spiritual guides, angel dancers. Tell me about Kanisha and Robert. Tell me about Kanisha and Robert. Give us the cards here. Let's see about Kanisha and Robert. Let's see about Kanisha and Robert. Let's see about... Whoa. Okay. Shit. She's single and independent. Well, I like that. She got her money. She looks good. Titties look nice. I did not just say that out loud. But that's what I noticed for some reason. Kanisha's got a nice rack. She wants to explore. I think she's an air sign and she's stressed out. Okay. Tanisha got issues here, Kanisha does, because I think she's been divorced. So love stresses her out. All right. So she likes to be single because she's been done wrong. All right. Kanisha has been done wrong. And she got her heart broken real bad. So I think she liked to be single right now. Because the idea of exploring love makes her stress the fuck out. So that's Kanisha. Poor Kanisha. She does have a nice rack though. Okay, well, she's your ex-wife. I feel like you stressed her the fuck out. Oh God. No, you're not. You stress her out. She's disappointed over and over again. Damn, what'd you do to her? You Gemini'd her. You're not gonna make it. You stress her out, dude. She already gave you a chance. It's like, how many? You got the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. That's like a lot of stress and sadness. That's like, bro, you've disappointed her so many times. Look, yeah, no, you're not going to make it. She's feel like you left her destitute financially, spiritually, mentally, and she's waiting for new love to come in. So I'm going to get a no with that one. Yep, it's over. You need to, Gemini, let her go. Just let her go, man. She ain't coming back. That's why she got divorced. Okay, what's the next one? Here, next one looks more promising. We got the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. I like that one. Who's the next one? Yeah, leave her alone. Who's the next one? Well, you did it. What you damning me for? Listen, there's a reason Gemini men have the worst reputation when it comes to love. Y'all are fucked up, okay? I just want to say how it is. Duplicitous, hiding, cheating, lying, sneaking. Figure it out already. Or have multiple lovers and everyone's on the same page, right? Just be polyamorous. This is not, there are people out there for everyone, okay? It's just that people seem to want what they can't have and then they lie, cheat, and steal about it. I'm not saying you did that. I'm just saying there's a way to make it happen. So we're going to move on to Zanika. She won't leave you alone, maybe because she's tired of you. Well, maybe she just wants the one thing. Here we go. Maybe she wants you to say sorry. Here we go, Zanika. Spiritual guides, angels, and answers, Zanika. What's up with Zanika and Robert? All right. Okay. She putting her head over her heart, so she might be an Aquarius. Yeah, oh God. Heartbreak. This is not good. Oh Lord. She's stuck on someone else. She wants to move forward, but there's ego and stress. Wow, you really stress these ladies out. So she's still stuck up on someone else. Or maybe it's you. Maybe this is you that broke her heart. Who is Zanika? What'd you do to Zanika? Okay, let me find out. Something happened here with Zanika. Who? Did you take too long? You have too much ego? Yeah, I tried dating a Gemini once. That ruined my life. We didn't even date, but he used me pretty good and made me push away someone who did love me. So that was into that. There'll be no more Geminis for me. Fool me once, shame on me. You never fool me again. Okay, so, and kind of honestly, I don't even find them attractive anymore. I don't like that energy. But when I was younger, I had that fuckboy energy and I was attracted to. All right, we're never okay. But I think she likes me. Okay, spiritual. Well, I think she's sad about something else then. Let's find out. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Zanika. Will Robert and Zanika end up together? For sure. Okay, yeah. So you said you think she likes you. She does, but she's like been stuck on something. Maybe did she think that you had your heart broken? Yeah, so maybe she thought that you was holding back and she wants to work together. So yes, new beginning. All right, so Zanika's looking good. No. Zanika is good. I get a thumb up for Zanika. I don't know. This could be like either she was waiting for you to get over your heartbreak to move forward, or she was stressed out about something else that didn't have nothing to do with you. Yeah, it wasn't you. It was something else. That's what I'm saying. This isn't you. Could be some of her ex. Does she have an ex? Maybe he broke her heart and that's why but now she wants to move forward because she's tired of thinking about this loser. So now she does want a new beginning and she's been holding back. Yeah, I think this looks good. So Zanika, I got a yes. Now who's the last one? Who's the last one? And then finally, let's do work because I'm getting hungry and I need to go work out and I need to get ready to go. So who's the last one? And then I still have to do now you said those three. I already answered Zanika. We don't need to worry about husband. Why don't you just ask her on a date first? I got a new beginning of love. I don't think we need to worry about husbandings. Let's just go on a date and see if you're compatible with this person. She likes you. And she sees you as a good one. Alicia, okay. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Robert and Alicia. What's up? How does Alicia feel about Robert? What's going on with Alicia? What's going on with Alicia? All right. She wants to work together. Okay. Well, she likes you too. Well, she's also been building up her life. Oh. What? This one is the best one so far. Hello. Love options for the Gemini who wants to be faithful. Okay. This is the best looking one so far. Calm down. This is the best looking one so far. This one looks the best because you have really good cards here. So it's like she's ready for a new beginning. She wants to work together for her 10 of Cups and she's manifested. What options of love with Gemini energy and using the intuition? Yeah, there you are. Okay, I like this one the best. Oh, she's engaged to somebody else. Well, then why are you asking about her? Hey, how's it going? Hey, goes to Lillian. Well, maybe that's why I've seen such good cards because she's already engaged to somebody else. What's your question? Hey, Lillian, how are you? Fake Lillian. Oh, well, why do you like her so much? I think it will work. Will this work? I'm going to ask the yes or no. I think it will work. She's got this new beginning. This looks good for her. That's why I was like, oh, who's this one? Weather permitting. I don't know if they'll get through with their, so I see, yes, I think he's cheating. Well, maybe that's the weather permitting. So she's really happy with this dude. But if you think he's cheating, he might be. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why we have these illusions with ego here. Yeah. So maybe you're right. So if he's cheating, just, that ain't your business necessarily. But she's happy. She's very happy right now. She thinks this was a manifestation. She's in love. She's excited. And you asked if it would work. And it says weather permitting. So maybe it won't, because if he's cheating, it's going to come out. The Zanika husband question. Okay. Let me see. I'll ask it just because I'm nice. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Robert. Well, I'm starting to get hungry, so my little crab claws are going to come out. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Robert. Does Zanika see Robert as her husband? Does he see her as husband? Surely not. No. I think she wants to date you. That's why I said, why don't you just go on a date first? I don't think she has seen husband. I don't think she got no husband in her eyes yet. But I know she likes you. There you go. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. She's hungry. I got a Taurus moon. She's hungry. Feed her. I thought I had more of my little jello packets. Okay, so I'm right now, I get like obsessed with certain foods where I only eat them. I have disordered eating due to the 90s. I've disordered eating due to the 90s and my oppressive narcissistic mother, who was always telling me I was unacceptable, my body was unacceptable. So I have disordered eating. So one of the things about disordered eating is I only I like to eat certain things at certain times, and like that's what I'm into. And so now I'm into like tiny jello packs with fruit in it, and I don't have any more. And I want to go get some because I've been like, those are like, if I'll be hungry, be like, eat that. And I'm like, it's perfect. Okay, so I don't know what that has to do with anything, but what is your okay? Yeah, we could do it tomorrow, or I could just do it right now. So what was the last question, dear one? Something about money. So I have energy for one more. I'd rather do it now. I don't want to owe you anything, you know? Like, she works. All right, so what is the question? But this is just a mini, so I'm going to keep this one a mini. Let's do it. So think of the question and just ask one, though, because we're just doing one with this. Because I've let you slide with 2 or 3 questions on mini before, and I'm good now. So tell me about the last question. Give me your last question, sweetie. Okay. All right. Well, we'll get 3 cards on it. All right. So go ahead and drop them. We'll drop them. We'll drop them like we just did with the one that you just did. So drop the questions, and we'll get 1 card each, or whatever, 1 or 2 cards each. Three to 5 cards. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3 to 5 cards. It's all right. Keep going, babe. I'm fine. I got more energy. I work, when I do vending fairs, they're like 8 hours, bros. So I'm like doing tarot for 8 hours. This is what I do. It's all right. 3 to 5 cards. Yeah. Not 3 to 5 questions. It's okay. I'm not cranky. I'm just slightly hungry. And I'm thinking, what am I going to eat? All right, so drop them as they are. So drop it 1, 2, 3. It's 3 to 5 cards, not 3 to 5 questions. It's all right. It's 1 question for each one. I don't know how else to. Maybe I should write that in a different way. It's okay. Again, you paid me. I'm here. I'm working for you. I got 1 more round in me, and then if you have more, we'll do it tomorrow or the next day. So I'll be on tomorrow for the new moon, and then I'm going to come on Tuesday to the Year of the Horse, because I'm a horse. So I'm a horse, so I want to read, and I'm changing my table and everything. So drop your question, dear. So what's the 3 questions? Okay. All right. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. How does Robert's money look for the next few years? Give us a card for how his money looks in the next few years. How does his money look in the next few years? How does Robert's money look in the next few years? Come on now, don't do this to me. Get your back. How does his money look? All right. Okay, it looks like you're going to be thinking about it a lot. You might, maybe you might, Hangman is almost like illumination. Maybe you're going to peek out. Yeah. Okay. I feel like you're going to, so the money situation, how does it look? It looks good, but it looks like there's something you might need to adjust, because we have the Ace of Swords. This is a new truth. Maybe it's about your love life too. Maybe that's going to affect it. So I do definitely feel like your energy and your love is going to affect your money, which is true anyways. You're awesome. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you. Satnin says thank you. That's how I feed my bunnies. We appreciate you. Okay, so the next one, I'm investing insurance model. Ooh, it'll work. Ooh. So basically I'm saying that you're going to be thinking about your money hardcore in the next couple of years, and your romance is going to affect it as well. You might end up being with someone who has either more money or helps you in your business. So this is good. So it's the next one. All right. Oh my God. And as soon as I say that, look at this. Yeah. So the oh my God, look at this. Robert, this is great. This is good. So the insurance model is the next one. And this looks weird. Look at this. Sun and 4-1. I'm getting goosebumps on my head. Yes. Stay with the insurance, bro. That's going to be real stable for you. I don't even want to take any more. This is really good. And you might end up in a marriage that makes you really happy, that helps you bring more financial stability too. So that's what I get there. So yes. And yes, with the insurance. And it's something being stable. That's going to be stable for you, the insurance model. That's stable. And it's going to make you happy. And there could be something. Okay, well, the last one's finally, will I ever have a beach house? Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, yay. I love this, Robert. Yes. Okay, this is good. These were all really good here. This was good. You said, will I ever have a beach house? You fucking will have a beach house. Insurance is going to bring you stability. You may end up marrying someone who brings you more money. Knight of Wands and the Tower. When it comes to a decision about building up your money and celebrating. Yeah, you might have this. Oh my God. And what did I just say? This new beginning with somebody. Oh my God, a Queen of Pentacles. So there's someone that's going to enter your life in the next couple of years. It's going to be your Empress and is really either good with money or just has, like me, an exalted Jupiter or whatever. Yeah. So I think your money is going to go up for sure. You're going to get that beast house. And I think you're going to marry someone who either is great with money or just has, like I do, a lot of powerful money karma. That's the divine feminine. If you pick the right partner, then that will make everything in your life better. So I feel like that's going to be instant. Someone I don't, it's unexpected. You don't expect it, but you're going to choose to build up with a friend maybe and have a new beginning. So this looks really good. So I like those. So the money looks, and I think love is connected to it somehow. So that seems kind of like power couple. This is kind of like what I feel like a power person wants that. They want a power couple, right? Someone that's going to build with them. Yeah, it looks good. Those all look good. So the money's was good. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you, dear one. Like I said, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to do full moon readings there. I'm going to go work out now and eat and have myself a nice little Valentine's Day date. So thank you, everybody, for stopping by. If you want a personal reading, let me know. Just email me at magicrabbittarot@gmail.com. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I love it. And have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Make sure to love yourself. Remember that when you choose you, your divine counterpart chooses themselves, and then you'll come together with whoever that person is. We can't be attached to sadness. It is what it is. It's really a surrender, right? But that's how it goes. All right, babies. Well, you have a wonderful day and evening. And remember, you all deserve love. All right? Every single one of you deserves freedom and happiness from suffering and true love. Bye.